welcome to the 2019 Lott Toyota GFL Grand Final. Should be an absolute crack here at GMHBA Stadium between Colac and St Mary's. I'm Josh Conway, and we have got the A-team. Call it the A-team.
A plus.
A plus, says Kirsch. We might as well introduce Kirsch since he's butted in. Good afternoon, Matthew Kershaw. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Buzz, Will and John. How are we all?
No stranger to the big stage. Good afternoon to Will Spence on the Premier Data Stats. G'day, Wilbur.
How you going, Buzz?
Good, mate.
What's up, Milky?
And Milky Marnie, John Farnham's with us, boys. He's here. Good afternoon, Milky.
Don't call me Whispering Jack for nothing, mate. Don't worry about that.
I've never heard you whisper.
No, well, you're probably not like it to either, so get stuffed. Looking forward to this, boys, and unashamedly barracking for Colac. My
why
hometown.
Not? Absolutely.
My father was 100, would have been 100 this year, so the 100th anniversary of the old man.
Well, be a nice day to cap it off, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I just hope it's a cracking game. I'm worried about the weather. I'm not sure that we're going to get any rain.
It's turned out perfect, hasn't it?
So, what do you recognise? I'll put you on the spot. I'm sorry. I should reface this a bit, but tips and best on ground medalists, guys. What are we thinking? You don't have to give me a couple of names if you don't have enough time to think of one. What are we thinking first into the match, and then we'll get started with the best on grounds?
Well, let's have a look at the way they've got here, I suppose. Colac obviously finished on top and been the most consistent side, not dropping a game since round 5. Well, they dropped 2 in a row, and then St Mary's doing it the hard way, but have been really impressive through the final series, kicking, 54 goals, 30 in their 3 games in the final series. So,
Bit of gold there from Kurt.
So it's a fairly impressive scoreline when you look at it coming from 5th. So today really holds, I reckon, an even keel game. You know, the informed side versus the side that's been most consistent throughout the year. But like Milky said, looking for a really cracking game of football today. Conditions are perfect, and I think it's going to be a really contested game early.
Who wins? Stop mucking around.
Well, people at home want to hear what we've got to say, John, and why we think they're going to win.
Your voice is ready.
All right, I think Colac have a bit more depth with their top-end players, and I think that they will win the game by 8 points. And unfortunately, for St Mary's, it'll be 4 in a row.
Milky.
Like Kirsch, I think it'd be an absolute sensation if St Mary's got up, because they're at one stage they were 8th on the ladder. And what a sensational effort it would be if they were to get there. The only way I think they can get there is buckets down range and the ball finishes on the deck a lot. They may be able to win, but I reckon if it stays dry, the likes of Zybel, the likes of Big Brian Monaghan, the likes of McCormick and Big Jacob McGuan, I reckon he's just slightly too tall, and I think if the ball stays in the air, the Tigers win. You didn't give us who's going to win the medal, Kirsch.
Oh, righto.
But I'm going to go for Joffy Simpkin or my man Ryan Monaghan.
Well, they haven't got 2 medals, John.
Or no, he said we could give several.
Oh, righto. What? So you're just going to name 5 and hope one of them get it?
I was actually going to name 6.
Well, John, who did you say? Simpkin and...
Simpkin and Monaghan and even McCormack.
Yeah.
So the whole team?
Yeah, or over the other side, I wouldn't be surprised if Jacob Welsh were to deliver the goods as the skipper. He's a really hard man, and I watched plenty from him.
Yep. I'll stick with Jaron McCormack. I think...
mate of mine. He's gone for his mate. I can't believe it. He messaged you this morning.
Last night. He's a good boy, Jaron. And... well, since he's gone to, he's played good footy obviously at Lara, but this year he's had a standout season, and I think today's his day. Today's his day.
Days at Lara.
Yeah. To grand final day for him today. So I think, yep.
So who did you actually pick, mate?
Aidan.
I've only got 4. 3 from Colac, 1 from St
So
Mary's.
you'll narrow it down by the end of the game?
Probably by quarter time.
My St Mary's pick would be Maxi Algarinos.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, Max is a quality. We know he's a quality footballer. He's played a lot of AFL football.
Over the summer, I would think.
He looked good in North Melbourne, Guernsey. We know the quality of him, so it just promises to be a great display of football today. Buzz.
Should be, and they're both coming in good form. I think Milky, obviously Colac have had the lesser run in, I guess, in regards to games played through the final. St Mary's have gone the long route, but they're the sort of team, looking at them, that should not affect the
wrong
way
with
that
that,
they play, is it?
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with the long route.
No, I'll take that on advisement. You've thrown me there. That's good by you. No, but seriously, it shouldn't. The lack of footy shouldn't affect their application.
It's probably my best one for the year, I reckon.
For the year, I'd say years.
No, look, I meant what I said before. St Mary's can pull this off. It'd be a premiership for the ages.
Oh,
Seriously.
okay.
All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room then. Obviously, they're going for their fourth grand final in a row. They've lost 3 in a row. To those, and I've lost 3 or 4 grand finals myself, and I know those thoughts do go through your head at stages throughout the game. And the night before, you're sort of at home and you've got some time to yourself, and you're thinking,
Yeah.
I just wish that we get over the line for one. You can't just wish in grand finals. You need to go out there and...
The only thing, Kesey and Robbo
Yep.
have only been part of one of those.
Correct.
So they're not going to be dwelling on the others.
No.
They can dwell on last year. When we spoke to Robbo at half time, thought they had it in the bag.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes, I do.
And so
And that's
they
the thing
can
about grand
yes.
finals, yeah.
Oh, doesn't it ever? Any finals footy. Look at
Yeah.
last night. You Counter boys.
Let's move on. So
Pretty good.
So there's a select few that have played in all 3, Buzz.
Yes, read them,
More
please.
gold. More gold.
Well, Garner's played in all 3,
Yes.
but he's going for 5 grand finals in a row.
Because
Yes,
played
and
in
he's
2000.
only
Colac.
2 grand premiership winning players in the St Mary's team.
Correct. Ben Maloney
Yes,
being the other.
Yes, he is.
And Hall, Lang, obviously Sherman's not playing today, so he doesn't count now.
Yep.
And Banjanet and Welsh have played in all their losing grand finals. And there's many of them on 2 and many of them on 1.
You're spot on. Obviously, I've never got out on here, but it'd have to play in your mind, would it not? Especially if St Mary's find themselves down in the third quarter. It'd have to, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it does. Look, like I said, played 2 in a row, we lost and then won the third. I was lucky enough to win one in the third go, but you think about it. I still remember thinking about the losing ones, and you have that time during the games where it haunts you. So there'll be times today where they do think about it. They might be 2 goals down or 3 goals down, and they'll maybe a few of them get that little voice in their head. But
they are very primed for this, though. If they're ever going to win one, it's this year. They are playing some awesome footy. Their 3 finals have been breathtaking, St Mary's. So
absolutely, and that's the flip side to it all. They know they're in good form, and they've played some really good footy in the back end of the season. So
Tell you what's interesting is both sides have got a nice sprinkling of senior players and a really good spread of youngsters.
Yep.
So, and that goes across the board. So I reckon that's the not going to see either side get tired.
Yep.
So they're both going to run it out, I would have thought, to the end.
looking at and on it, they've both looked after their junior programs and they've blooded them through, and they're reaping the rewards now. St Joseph's are also very good at that, and that's why they've had so much success. So we're nearly down for the anthems, boys. We might take a short break. We've got the mics down there for you today, so we'll take you down for the national anthem proceedings for the pre-match for the 2019 GFL.
Just before you cut, look, isn't it great to see a legend of the AFL bar in Charlie Johnson down there? I just reckon he's a ripping fellow.
He's a ripping fella.
Today's his day of the year, isn't it? Regardless of whether Gravedale involved or not, he's down there. He's part of everything. This and the Interleague are his highlights of the year. Good on you, Charlie.
He's a
champion
friendly
fella.
We'll jump down to Master Ceremonies, Tom King.
As a captain of the Greenfield Premiership Cup today, I would like to acknowledge the English Australians, the land on which we meet today, the Watawurrung people of the Kulin Nation, and I pay my respects to their First Peoples, their culture, and elders past, present, and emerging. In And we also please acknowledge the co-coaches today, firstly from Colac, Haynes and Rowan Sparrow. And from St Mary's, Travis Robertson, and his 200 GFL Senior Gamers coach, Glenn Pettis. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and remove your hats for the performance of the Australian National Anthem by Georgia Nichols.
Of Georgia Nichols. She's been doing all the games today and doing a fantastic job.
terrific.
Got a fan from Milky.
Well done. Yeah, go for a clap.
More than happy with it.
No, they're just, I'm sick and tired of seeing people get out there and...
Yeah. Or a recorded.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crap. That was terrific.
So you got that's Lenny Alford doing the coin toss. He was chosen by the league, and it's Jacob Welsh who was one. And as you can see, he's kicking. St Mary's will kick to the right-hand side of your screens in this first quarter.
Just quickly, Lenny presenting all the medals to the Newtown boys, which is great to see. Ripping fella, Lenny.
Speaking
Another genuine champion of the league.
I was about to say that. So
I'm genuinely a couple of steps ahead here.
he usually are.
Yep.
So should be a cracker, boys. Did we get a tip off you, Spency?
Oh, no.
Sorry, mate. Go on. What are we thinking, mate?
It's definitely going to be a very close affair. Similar, like with Kirsch's 8 points, I think Colac will win, but it could be under a goal. My best on ground for Colac, I'm going to tip Lockie Timpion. Provide some rebound off the half-back line, and if St Mary's are to win, I'm going to tip Riley Hall.
A couple of defenders.
Jeez.
Different.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Kirsch, we would suspect Hall would go to McGuan.
That's what I reckon. Yeah. So in the matchups, there's a couple of good matchups. I reckon Hall and McGuan. What do you reckon?
McMullen's eyeball.
McMullen would be. He's a bit of an X factor. I reckon
McMullen, that new role in the back
Got
line.
best against Joey's last week.
Yeah, I reckon he's a good player, and I reckon today could be his day to shine. I reckon really put his hand up. But we know he's a good footballer, but today could be his day, I think. Banjanin and Veal, I'm looking forward to that
That'll
one
be
all
cracking.
day.
It's Milky's favourite.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Yep. Up the ruckman.
Yeah, and the midfield head-to-head will be pretty good. Like Harry Benson's a good young player in there.
These midfields are stacked.
There's so many
Yeah,
contested balls.
So I don't know. It's
St
just
Mary's, St Mary's bat's so deep. They've got Ogarinos, Maloney, Blood, Welsh, Benson.
Dowling
Dowling can go through there.
Nick Connors on a wing.
And Garner.
Pritchard as well.
They are stacked full of midfielders.
They are stacked. And just going back to what we were talking about before, Buzz, about the little demons in their head. On the flip side, they've been here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So the nerves will settle a little bit quicker, and they might be able to get the jump that, a few of the Colac boys haven't experienced.
So all of those midfielders to take on Ryan Monahan.
Yeah.
He'll handle a lot of them on his own. He is.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, I'd like to rub down before the game.
That's pretty normal.
But even Colac themselves, they have Spokes, Ethan Floyd, Simpkin, McCormack, Monahan. Even Walters can go through there. It's Gorbel.
Yep.
So they've also got plenty of options.
I agree with you.
McCormack, though, as you well know, as you know him really well, he can play tall and he can play as a short midfielder.
Yeah, correct.
So
do a bit of everything.
Where do you reckon he'll
he's
play
an X factor to me.
I think he'll play forward.
I think he's going to play on a wing.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I see him forward today.
They learned from last night, you don't put your best on the wing.
Yeah, look, you're not wrong there, but he played on the wing a couple of weeks ago, Milky, against St Joey's.
But that's it, like you said, Milky, they can flick him on a half-back and do a job if they have to. He can go through the wing, and he's a target forward. So, I don't know, with Hillman and McGuan, it's not a bad combination. They've kicked, 38, 37 goals each. So, McCormack going down there could sort of disrupt that little chemistry a little bit. But, he's played down there a fair bit this year, so I wouldn't be surprised if he starts forward.
You mentioned one, Pillman. If he gets into any open
Slime
space,
time.
look out.
Yeah.
Look out.
On him, speaking to Damien McMahon at St Mary's training on Thursday night, he was fully expected to be playing on him on the wing.
Right.
Okay. Yep.
He can
And
provide some runs.
he said he's got to be very conscious of Hillman trying to break into the forward 50.
He played on the wing.
and trying to hurt him the other way.
That final out here against St Joseph's, he played on the wing, started on the wing. So
And the other one who played in the middle against St Joey's was Falekos.
Yeah.
He was very,
Yeah.
very good.
he was
Very
good.
dangerous.
Had a good game.
Yeah.
So look, but it opens it up for a cracker, doesn't it?
Yep.
Like,
Here we go. Coming towards us are the McMahon twins. And
That's Augurinos,
Augurinos.
Pritchard,
And yeah, Pritchard and Jimmy
And
McMahon.
boys, Money McGuan as well. I think he
That's
kicked
for
5
St.
goals last time these two played, so
They did.
keep an eye on that. He could be a hot player for him.
head to head, they're one game apiece where they beat each other at each other's home ground.
So
So
you see the St Mary's back line as expected. So we've got McMullen, Ling, Hall, Travellini, Jasker and Connors.
yep, no surprises there.
No. And starting in the middle for St Mary's, Maloney, Blood and Benson. So again, no real surprise.
No.
So Garner might be starting forward.
Yeah, Garner a half forward, I reckon.
He's going deep actually by the look of things there with Kyle Reid.
We've got Walters, Wood Mason. Is that Manane? Second from the end, I
Yes,
reckon
it
it
is,
is.
yep.
Manane.
Wood Mason.
And, I already said him.
Cooper Stevens.
Cooper Stevens is the red boots, orange boots coming off for the Tigers.
And McCormack starting in the middle.
There you go.
There you go.
So I thought may happen,
Yeah.
which is,
Unless he plays anywhere.
gee, those lovely boots on Cody Spokes.
Yeah.
Have a look at them.
We,
Aqua.
we won't miss him today.
No.
There's any other bright boots out there? Not really. He's the one.
So it should be a cracker. GFL Grand Final.
A bit of push and shove starting at the St Mary's end.
So Malikan's gone to Jack Lang
Yep.
down there.
That's interesting.
Garner gone to Kyle Reid out of the goal square.
Yeah, that's probably what we
Who's
guessed.
who's that down on Garner down there, Kirsch, in the pocket? Can you see who it is?
It's a fair way away from us, isn't it? No.
Just wait till he turns around.
Anyway, it should be a cracker.
Yep.
GFL Grand Final underway. Colac and St Mary's. Who will reign supreme? Veal won the first hit out of the afternoon.
Oof.
Nearly a free kick given away, but the first stoppage of the afternoon.
Campbell Floyd and Welsh. Yeah, going for it.
Garner starting deep as well. Those two experienced players in the forward 50.
And Jannon tapped it down. Here's Bond. He was well tackled by McCarthy. Benson was upended as he kicked. Veal taps it down. Travellini read it well. Bit of space for Travellini. He's a good user. Heads towards Reid. Big contest. Garner at ground level. Can he snap against the former team? It's just to the near side.
Joffy Simpkin on him, by the way. Lockie Simpkin, rather, on Garner, that we took ages to work out.
Travellini really impressive there, coming off his opponent and attacking that ball inside 50.
Oh, turn over here in the forward pocket. Oh, Monaghan coughs it up and got one higher. Lucky free kick there to the Tigers after a very rapid kick in. Didn't really get a lot of chance to regroup, boys, did we? Monaghan in the back pocket. Thought he was going to come towards the commentary side. Decides to hug the boundary on the outer side. Down the line he goes. Zybel's the target. Goes over his head. Learson's there. Little toe poke out the back. Comes out to Manane. Hands across. Oh, good quick hands. Ends up with the littlest man on the ground in Gorwell. Goes towards Learson. Tackled. Dispossessed. Still running. Loose ball. Outer side. In dispute. Get close to the boundary. Yes, and it is over. We'll have a throw in. Outer side.
It's anything like the last couple of games I've watched today, boys. It could be on that side for a lot of it, and lots of stoppages. Yep, yeah, that's exactly right, Milky.
So it'll be tossed in, long way from home for Colac. See McMullen on McGuan, not Riley Hall.
Yep.
All in dispute. Maloney stripped of it by McCormack. Blood threw a boot at it. He goes again at ground level. Missed it. Veal. Clean hands. Handball to McCarthy under all sorts of pressure. Coughs it up. Garner.
Good
His
smother.
kick was smothered. Who was that
Lockie
diving
Simpkin.
across there? Lockie Simpkin. It was
Simpkin,
Milky.
yep.
He tossed in on the heart of centre wing Red Chicky stand side.
Far away as possible, that's why I've got the call. Spinning ball comes in. Lockie, Veal and Banjanin to go at it. Veal wins it, knocks it down. Into the path of blood. Stripped of it. Oh, Simpkin goes to ground. Gets a handball away though. Chips in on that occasion is Connors. Down the line he goes. Oh, Welsh tries to take a mark. Floyd fists it away from him. Garner gets the crumbs. There he... That's Benson. Tries to go into the forward 50. Malikan, well done. Got to give off the handball. Does so. Goes wide to Gorwell. Gorwell's racked up in a tackle. Really good tackle.
There's a free kick before that though, Milky. Going the way of St Mary's.
Goes to Garner.
Yeah, to Garner.
Interesting.
Yep, Jared Garner. Good play by the Colac skipper Jack Malikan earlier. Garner goes deep inside 50. Lang been in good form in this final series.
Big Veals has gone
Veal
whack.
puts his massive fist to it. Bond somehow comes up with it. Can he kick the goal? To the near side again.
A little bit reachy there, Malikan, rather than body line on the ball.
So on the Blood Toyota scoreboard, there is 2 behinds. Colac yet to score. We've played nearly 3.5 minutes, Milky.
Both teams just happy to play 6 in front of the ball at the moment. Buzz just man on man really at the moment.
Oh, Spokes puts one hand in for the footy. Goes back, tries to retrieve it. Comes back out to Benson. Can't quite pick it up. Quick hands from McCormack. Over to his team in Monaghan. The Silk. Just coughs up the handball. Lockie Simpkin under all sorts of pressure. It comes out. Travellini runs towards goal. Does he get the first one? 3 behinds.
It's dangerous off half back at the moment, Travellini, isn't he?
Kicked 20 goals. Pretty sure, boys, as well.
Travellini.
Season, yep.
He's kicked 11.
Work, Smeagol.
Sorry,
Get it right if you're going to chip
he's
in,
averaging
Smeagol.
24 touches. That's
it.
what it was.
He is. You got that one right.
Thanks, Premier. Stats.
So Simpkin brings it in, goes to half-back, Veal up against Banjanen. Veal, look at the follow-up. Dowling, look out for him this afternoon. Ling off a step, inside 50, chopped off by Liam McCarthy. Silky left footer.
He's wanting to go the other side. Had no one though.
He just chips very short to Kirsch's man. McCormack on the phone all night, 3-hour conversation. Goes back. Might be a little tired, Kirsch, just chewed his ear off all night. How you feeling, Jaron?
It was back in
Give you some advice.
Back in 81 when I was playing. That's what I did.
10 against Colac one day. Malikan to Falikos. Geez, I don't reckon that was meant for Malikan, but he took it anyway. Kicks the half forward, bit nondescript. McGuan against Hall. Hall's there first. McGuan wraps him up. That's a clever kick on that Mullen. He finds
McMahon comes in to Maloney. No oohs and ahs from St Joey supporters. There must be too many of here. Maloney's got the footy. Goes to the outer side. Finds Welsh. Goes through his hands. Malkin's in there. Comes out the back. Goes back to Welsh. Tackle by Simpkin. Really good tackle there. Keep the ball in. No, they don't. As it's doubled over the boundary line. They'll have a throw in. Outer side.
Boys, those patches of play earlier from Colac was the first marks for the match as well. Thanks, Premier's data.
Yeah, their forward thrusts haven't been clean, have they, at all, going in their forward half?
tossed in. It's Veal.
Free kick round the neck.
It should have been. Spokes got his hands clear. It was Wood Mason coming through. Coughed up again though. Garner, very good hands. Dowling in some space. Just rakes it. Goes for distance. Go out of play. Not a bad result for the Saints in the end. Ball deep inside their forward 50. They lead by 3 points. We've played nearly 6 minutes in the opening quarter thanks to Blood Toyota.
St Mary seem to have more numbers at the ball, Kirsch.
Yeah, they do. They're just getting their numbers across. Now, you see Colac are just getting caravaned around a little bit, so Colac are going to have to start winning their own ball around these stoppages and contests.
Lockie Simpkin drives it forward. Over the top, Riley Hall. But it's Stiffy Woodmason. Goes with a little chip kick to Jakey McGuan. Just marks it.
Here we go, Leeson.
He's got Leeson clear in the forward 50. He's got to outrun his opponent in Jaska. Jaska keeps his feet. Leeson goes to ground. Jaska dishes off the handball to Garner. Garner tackle as he kicks it, as he handballs it rather. Riley Hall to McMahon. McMahon chips it to his twin brother. Takes the mark inside the 50-yard.
John, is it Milky?
It's one of them.
Taden, I think, with the footy. Goes short to Welsh.
Well, why'd you say the first name? I don't have to say the first name all the time.
I just wanted to see if
I had no idea.
tell them apart. They're both wearing long sleeves today, unfortunately for us. Long ball right, the logo's hands. Ice-like hands, Tommy Lang. 15 goals in his 3 finals so far this season. Tom Lang to half forward. Dangerous kick. Bonds read it pretty well. Can he get past Simpkin here? Simpkin did a reasonable job to see it over and out of play, but St Mary's Curse have started pretty nicely.
They have. What they're doing is they're pressing the ball in their forward half of the ground, so their defenders are up. And if you ever look at Colac are having to come high up the ground, so their forward structure is out. So every time the ball comes forward, they've got nothing to kick to.
Not getting this anywer else, Buzz. You're not getting this sort of commentary anywhere else.
This precise and real nerdy stuff.
In trouble there. Spokes gets away a handball. Will the umpire see it as deliberate? Oh, of course he will.
Oh,
no,
no.
Justin. No, I thought he'd go for sure.
Yeah, you never do know.
So it's a throw in. 55 out from St Mary's goal. They lead 2 behinds. I've got them down to for 3. That's three. Definitely 3 behinds.
I thought I was
travelling
right.
7.5 minutes. Over the top, Banjanin, big banjo. Round the body he goes. Oh, good fist in there by McCarthy, and it goes over the boundary line. A bit of a push and shove there.
St Mary's already +3 for clearances, boys. Thanks for your stats there. Just getting numbers to the footy at the moment, already +4 for kicks.
What's inside 50s at the moment?
+5, 8 to the 3.
So early dominance, but no goals yet. We've played 8 minutes in the first quarter. Tossed in. Vio has been pretty good early. Ball goes to ground. Felikos is after it, tackled by Algarinos and stripped off it. Copley bounces up, does well. Pritchard, left footer, comes off Maloney's shin, falls to McMahon. That's Hayden. Just offers up a real high footy. Copley goes back with the flight.
Look out.
Travellini again.
Can he kick the first of the game? He hits the post, a second behind for Jesse Travellini.
They're almost going to have to put a defensive forward on him at the moment, the way he's going.
The trouble with this is you work hard and hard, kick behinds, and the other mob take it up the other end and goes bang.
Yep.
So out from fullback goes McCarthy, looking for Garner, can't take the mark. Slime gets it and gets the old 1-2, then dishes off again. Felikos is his target. Spokes chips in with those aqua boots, wrapped up in a tackle. Umpire says had no prior, we'll have the ball up. So Gentleman's had to come up to the ball because the ball's not coming in.
Tossed up. Zybel this time. Algarinos throws a boot at it. Another inside 50 for St Mary's. Benson with the gather was terrific. McMahon went without it. Welsh just taps it forward. McCarthy was there. Bit of goalkeeping. Goes over the head of Gall.
Mismatch here.
Missed exactly, and he just put that down.
Rolling Hall wanted the line, I reckon.
Yep.
And they finally
got away with that one.
Did it right there, Gorwell, didn't he?
Yeah. 4 behinds, I'm sorry, plays 0. The score will get to catch up. We've been going, boys. We've been going 9 3/4 minutes. Out of side. Zybel goes up, knocks it down. It's all St Mary's. Felikos chips in, picks it off out of that bunch of St Mary's players. Out the back it go. Ooh, the Tigers are there trying to dish out, trying to share the footy. Felikos chops it off this time. Can he pick it up? He does. Bit of an up and under kick down the line, looking for big Jake McGuan. Front spot, fisted away from him. Oh, McMahon did a really good job. That was Hayden. Gets it out to his teammate. All St Mary's. Banjanin taps it over. Gives it back to the other McMahon. Goes down the line and no, still in play. McCarthy. Now it's Welsh. Welsh dishes off the handball. Travellini again. This time, no, he steadies. Does he get the first goal? Yes, he does. One goal, 2 to Jesse Travellini.
We had 3 shots at it.
Yep.
From half back.
Like they say, third time lucky.
Is that right, Speaker?
They sure do, mate.
One goal, 4. That's 10. Leading Colac yet to trouble the scorers. Hasn't got, I reckon the closest got to about 45 metres to their goal.
Yep.
Yep, we've only had the 3 entries.
And they were shallow.
10 minutes. 11 minutes. So he deserves that, Jesse Travellini. 1 goal, 2 already, and Skirsh is spot on all that from half back pretty much. So to be tossed up back in the middle of GMHBA Stadium. Hot start by St Mary's. Zybel up early but missed the footy. Banjanin pokes it out of there. Algarinos had to beat 3, got his handball clear. Geez, Stevens was crunched.
Got it.
Sandwich.
Got a free kick out of it.
Yep.
Kick for it. Young player Cooper Stevens.
Geez, they're holding them up really well here, St Mary's. They're forced to kick down the line a lot.
Goes towards Manane.
Oh.
Went through his hands, but Mullen read it really well. His kick, though,
Give
wasn't
it to
his
the
best.
stiff Meister.
Stiffmeister, Travis Woodmason. Goes inside 50. McGuan's there. Has to run and jump at the footy. But Mullen did a pretty good job to hold his ground. Hall in the
No
back pocket.
crummers.
Nah.
No crummers.
This
They're
is
all
off.
up here.
Connors.
Top of the 50.
Loops one to Damon McMahon at half back.
Damien McMahon out of side. Halfback also got the bright green boots. I thought for a moment it was Travellini, but it's not. It's definitely Damo. Down the line he goes. Good long kick. Back of the pack. Melican gets a fist in it and knocks it over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in. 12 minutes gone. Tigers yet to score.
Rain started to come as well, boys.
Dark, isn't it?
Yep.
It's getting dark. Hoping this wouldn't happen. It's ruin the grand final. Let's just hope it's a passing shower. Oh, over the top Zybel knocks it down. Picked off Garner. Then Big Banjo. Up and under kick. Right underneath is Dougie Bond. Takes the mark. This is all St Mary's. Goes to the uncontested goal square. Bouncing ball. Minor score. He's kicked 2 behinds as well. That takes him to 1-5.
They are peppering St Mary's. Jeez, they'd just like another one for peace of mind, wouldn't they, Kirsch?
They would, and
5-1
got
all
all
the
the
game
play.
over.
They're forcing Colac back every time they get it. So back off the mark, and their options are limited.
Melican, the skipper, has to drive it to Monaghan. The kick's too heavy, was it? Did he mark
No,
it
he
inside
marked
the
it.
line?
Wow, we
Just.
I reckon he marked it outside the line as he fell. Anyway,
So
Andrew Price will be closer, wouldn't he?
Yeah, that's what he gets paid for.
Brendan Monaghan drives it towards Learson. Jasker's there. Learson tries to gain some yardage. Lays
Got
a
him.
good
Good
tackle
tackle.
on Max Algarinos. The right call by the umpire.
Late, got it right.
Kane Learson.
And
Dishes
even that
off to
handball,
Simpkin.
it's a nothing handball.
Under
Yep.
all sorts of pressure, Joffy Simpkin coughs it up. Monaghan has to
Oh!
collect it. He was
See it,
collared.
wrong side of the umpire.
It was a
Oh,
strong
Floyd.
tackle.
Is Floyd limping?
He's just gassed, I think. He might have a slight limp. I think he'll be okay, though. The ball's right below us. Trainers are with him, though, at the
That's
moment.
right, that's why you're calling it.
He tossed up Van Janen and Zeidball. It's the Colac Ruckman who won it out, but to no advantage. Stevens drives in. Missed it. Benson was stripped of it. Nothing doing from the umpire. On the turns, Blood. Dowling got some space from Melican. And then just
And
rips
look
a
what he's
left
got.
foot
Won't
nurry.
muck this up.
Beautifully done to Garner. He can play on, he can kick the goal, or hand it to Blood, who can kick the goal.
Wowee. I changed my tip. Anyone tip St Mary's, by the way?
No,
No. Oh, I didn't hear it. Did you hear that, Kirsch?
no.
I'm tipping now. That's why you're waiting.
Yeah.
They're a little bit,
Sorry, Kirsch.
shell-shocked at the moment, Colac, aren't they?
I
They
hear
just
that, won't
cannot
they?
settle and get their game going.
Blood Toyota scoreboard, 14 minutes gone. St Mary's by 16 points.
I'll be honest, Milky, it was it's probably a flip of the coin for my tip, to be honest.
Listen to him now.
Well, a bit
Oh,
later,
you
eh?
just,
We're
you're
20
dog
minutes into the
paddling,
quarter.
Will.
I can have watched them about 4
Smeagol, you're
times.
dog paddling. You're just trying to stay afloat.
No, it's like Geelong. I just can't accept them to win it.
Oh, there he goes. Veal wins that one out of the middle. Has to go back and get the footy again. Ball up. Oh, there was
Thankfully, Geelong lost, but yeah. Sorry,
typical Hawthorn supporter.
sorry, Buzzy. Made the trip up the
Typical
highway.
Hawthorn supporter as the rain tumbles down. At the middle, Algarinos tackled. Stevens tries to pick it up. Can't. McMahon over the top of him, but it comes out to Maloney. Kick forward. Blood's there. So too, Lockie Simpkin crashes his way through. Did he get one high? No, says the umpire. Comes out. Trainer handballs. Finish up with Hayden McMahon. Wobbly old ball goes in to the Tiger defence. Comes out to Stiffy Woodmason. Little chip kick. Can't quite find a teammate. Ball goes out of play. We will have McCarthy was the man he was looking for, but the ball goes over the danger line. Just throw in.
Even watching that stoppage there, the spread from St Mary's at a stoppage is extraordinary. They're just pushing forward the ball at every opportunity, and Colac are flat-footed.
Tossed in, it's Kyle Reid and Veal. Veal got rid of him using all the experience. Good fist from Harry Ling, who's got the job on Learson.
So far,
Handball
so
wasn't
good.
great.
Oh,
there was that one.
crazy handball.
Speaking of, Cyber was upended. Dylan McMahon's first there for St Mary's. If he can gather clean, he spoke. Did he collect him high? No, said the umpire. Learson wobbles one. Now it's a
Chaos
foot race.
kick.
Look at McGuan after McMullen. He'll be happy to see it over, Trent. He is. And sees it over
No
the
other
blues of the Colac
intention.
crowd.
0.
Yeah, no other intention. Good luck,
Boys,
Quinn.
Colac +9 for hit-outs, but St Mary's are +5 for clearances. So they're just reading Fields taps and Zybel's taps at the moment.
Just
St
so
Mary's
you
stats.
know, too, boys, looking at the crowd. All the TVs have got our feed and our commentary on in the concourse down there. So hello to anyone who's watching under the shelter
Ooh.
there.
Loose ball comes out to Riley Hall as Learson threw a boot at it. Goes very, very wide. Is he looking for the boundary or is he looking for a teammate? Looking for a teammate he was. And that was Damien McMahon.
If his teammate's a boundary umpire, then he was looking for it.
Surely he was looking for Damien McMahon.
It's about all you wanted there, John.
He was looking for the paint. Don't worry
Yep,
about that.
Yep.
Throw in out of side. Field slams it towards the Colac goal. Gorwell, but he's beaten by McMahon. Throws kick, goes back into the Veal direction. Maloney wrapped up in a tackle. Comes out to Lang, is it? Who kicks it along the ground? Yes, it is, and he goes over the boundary line. Gee, the crowd would be screaming for deliberate if that was AFL. But there's no AFL crowd here, so there's not screaming.
Nope.
That's right, Smoke.
It's good though. I think the deliberate rule is just too much.
Tossed in. Veal again. Works his way to the front position. Monahan. Kick was partially smothered. Spokes just tapped it on and tried to at least. Hall did a good job.
They're out here if they can shepherd for him.
3 open here. It's Stevens dishes off. Spokes
got nowhere
on the
to go.
outside. Hits inboard. Monahan lost his footing at the crucial moment. Coughed it up to Hayden McMahon. He goes to Maloney. Clever feign. Goes this way and that. And pokes it.
Monahan gets a run here.
Right foot. Geez, Travellini did a good job. He started well, Jesse Travellini.
I'm picking him for the medal.
To Benson. On centre wing.
Wasn't he in one of your 22?
Kicks to half forward. Gee, that's a good effort by McCarthy. He read it well. Goes down the line. Dowling's there. Marks on his chest. At half back.
Had an easy man to outnumber there. And, Monahan, apparently, he's shorter than Smeagol. Garner dishes off the handball. Goes across to Dowling. Dowling looking for his teammate. Did really well. Finds Kyle Reid. Oh, bit of candy. Goes straight into the hot spot. Oh, getting back Lockie Simpkin. But no, Welsh is there. Can he keep his feet? He can't. Comes across. Handball deliberate, they're calling, but no. Good work in the end by, that was Garner, wasn't it? Yep, Adam Garner. So put that one down to Rushard. And that takes him to 1-6, doesn't it?
It does, James.
2-6, sorry.
The kick into Felikos wasn't good. Coughed up. Blood had Dowling there. Blood coughs it up too. Hillman just has to clear his lines over the head of Monahan. Travellini got his hands clear. Ling off a step. Here comes Welsh from the back. Good mark. Spills clear. Lang. Garner steps inside him. Kicks a left foot ball, but McMahon marks.
They're just set up so well at the moment, St Mary's.
65 from home. Probably a bit more than that. Drives it to this outer side. Blood's there. Straight through the hands.
Almost. Good body use, and then just couldn't hang on to it.
What a start.
What a start. They've been travelling 19 and a half minutes, and 18 plays zip.
Crowd's very vocal as well. It's good to see that St Mary's supporters there.
No, it's right now. They fixed it.
Yeah, it's 2-5-17.
2-6. Count them up, boys. Count them up.
I've got 2-6. 18,
2-6.
sorry.
It is 2-6. Do not ever do that again, young fellas. As the ball comes out, off the deck goes Blood. There's 3 Colac Tigers there. Can't do anything to defend because Lang is in there, dives on the footy, then gets dived on. Umpire circling, blows the whistle and have a ball up. Some 25 metres out from the St Mary's goal. And it has all been the blue and the red. Green, even.
The demons are, buddy.
Tossed up. Veal. Another hit out, but only as far as Bond improves the angle and kicks another one for St Mary's. They're on fire.
So Dougie Bond and Jesse Travellini had 1-2 each in this first quarter. And they're getting stuck into the Colac, boys.
Like I said, boys, Colac are plus 13 for hit-outs, but St Mary's are just roving off their hit-outers right up off their ruckmans right now, and it's just displaying there with a nice goal from Bond. And hear this, boys. Colac, St Mary's are plus 21 for possessions for the quarter.
Yep,
Thanks,
can't put their hands
stats.
on the ball. That's for sure.
Yep.
That's where they're going to start winning it around the contest.
Bit of razzle-dazzle below us as the ball comes out. Banjan, I think he might have thrown that, but anyway, it comes across to Augurinas, goes into the hot spot over the head of Lang. Bouncy ball. Melican, can he keep it in? No, he can't. And we'll have a throw-in, this time 30 metres around from the St Mary's goal, where the ball has spent the majority of the time to the right-hand side of this commentary box. 3 goals, 6 St Mary's, despite what the scoreboard tells you. And boundary throw-in. Up they go. Veal front spot. Banjanin gets it down. Lockie Simpkin bouncing ball. Oh, into the goal square. Off the deck in a hurry. Oh, goes. It's just under pressure. Melican wrapped up every time. Felikos tries to keep it in, but he can't. For a boundary throw-in 20 metres around from the St Mary's goal. They're just under pressure every time the ball comes out, the Tigers.
They are.
Credit where credit's due. They've come out ready, St Mary's.
Haven't they come out breathing fire? Banjanin and Veal. Veal down. Benson's there after it. couldn't quite. Malikan was wrapped up. Simpkin taps it on, no throw. Garner steps inside, snaps a left foot ball. It's away from goal and out of play. 24 points, still the margin. Colac have not scored in the grand final. We played 22.5 minutes.
And the rain is getting heavy. People moving out of the open spaces and up in under the sheltered area as the ball top of the square, picked up by Monahan, given across to Falekos. Did he get one high? No, says the umpire. Play on. Ball's in dispute. He's circling. He's blowing the whistle. He's going to have a ball up, and it's 20 metres out from St Mary's goal. This is an absolute massive advantage. 4 goals up. Colac get the score, and it's pissing rain.
It's going to be very hard to score now.
Yep.
Thrown up. Veal and Van Janen again. Veal down. Maloney attacked it. Falekos was caught one high.
Didn't he ever? That was a free kick every day of the week.
It was a knee to the head.
Yeah.
Been to 25 tackles in total, boys.
Plenty of that.
Gold Coast Suns own Joshy Corbett's messaged me, joining the commentary.
Very good. Good afternoon, Josh.
Yeah.
Tossed up.
Good mates with
Say hello to
Kirsch.
myself.
Wherever VFL player, that's fine.
Correct,
I'd
that's
assume.
exactly right.
McCarthy just clears his lines to half-back. Clever tap towards Ethan Floyd. Hall lays a good tackle on him. Copley, tough footy to pick up this. Garner was brought to ground by Spokes. Maloney comes in. Spokes goes
It's into a
again.
cake of soap, boys, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Just whacks it clear. McCormack went without it too. Ethan Floyd, he can't get it clear. Someone. Benson now trying to wriggle out of trouble. Look at this, it's just a rolling ball. Veal now has a go. Ogarinos finally sees it over. And out of play after all that.
Water boy on the other
Cries
side.
of deliberate by the water boy.
Yeah, saw that. Arms wide.
I'm not sure how, but...
Arms wide like his nut on the cross,
yeah,
Kirsch.
correct. You just run the water, son.
Spinning ball, out of sight, up they go. Veal's got front spot, slaps it away again. Bouncing ball. Oh, trying to crash his way through there.
Dowling.
Looks like Dowling goes towards goal. Peeling back.
He's just been clean, hasn't he?
Oh, they're just dangerous. They're just dangerous around every
That
contest
is
at the
turned
moment.
into a massive shower. 3-7-25 to no score. This is almost a match-winning lead, boys. And calling it early. Fat lady. Oh!
McCarthy. McCormack up early. That hurt my ears.
Oh, crunch!
Tackled by Copley. Made him earn it.
Didn't he what?
Fantastic.
Cheapers.
Benson over
And
and
sucking in some big ones, Ethan
Oh,
Floyd.
yeah.
Yep.
Travellini, just let him know. How's that rig of yours going?
And there's look at Welsh straight in.
Yeah.
Slapping into the young man.
Is that a Floyd? That's hurt the youngsters.
I think it was just a... Have a look at their movement here at the stoppage. Have a look at this movement. Look at this.
Here comes
There it
Bond.
was.
Pritchard tackled by Spokes, holding the footy.
But Pritchard and Bond, they were on the fly.
Yeah,
Right
and
from the word
Ogarinos
go,
as well.
they were
Yep.
just dangerous around the stoppage.
And as you mentioned, Colac boys appear to be flat-footed.
Yep, they are.
McGuan, up he goes. Oh, gee, in this condition, nearly paid that Floyd. Did he get one
Yeah,
high?
he got one.
Gets a free kick here on the wing. On the wing as McMullen tries to rough him up. In the Jim McMullen, you can see. Walk past it at least. Floyd, down the wing he goes. McGuan can't take the mark.
Nothing wrong with walking past the gym, John.
Punished in there for an hour this morning, Kirsch.
Yeah.
I don't see why if I'm punished, so should everyone else. Yeah. Don't know why these blokes before the grand final didn't go there for an hour. Would have done good. They'd be as flat as me.
A team photo, just a couple of biceps. Tossed up on the
Oil up.
pain of 50. Veal win it down. Simpkin,
Ooh.
clever handball. Bit too hot for his own teammates. Arm wrapped up by Stevens.
It was a bit like Selwood's last night. The only difference is he didn't draw blood.
Just got a text from Jack Driver, who was reasonably sure he wasn't in the top 30
Oh.
yesterday. Milky said a few of the boys are watching, so hello to them. He's asking for a shout out, so I'll give it to him now.
Couldn't
Get him out of the
hurt.
way.
Top 50 what? You know, I'm not sure of Jack being in the top 50. What sort of category are we
In
talking?
his own mind, he's voluntarily entrenched.
He's good intercept marker though.
Yeah, can't kick.
No.
Comes out. Gee, tried to crash his way through his Tyler Manane. He's wrapped up. Loose ball. Welsh goes for it. Can't take the mark. Intercepted by Floyd. Falekos. Oh, good bit of work there from Bond, I reckon it was, with a bit of soccer foot. No, it was Lang. And a free kick
Sun's
to
back,
Paddy
Milky.
Dowling.
Sun's back.
Sun's back to the... That'll... Who's that going to help now? You got 26 points on the board.
Helps Mary's, I reckon.
I reckon Floyd gets a fist, but it goes back to Stiffy Wood-Mason. Round the body he goes, needs a mark, but it's like some sort of game this boy so far, Paddy Dowling.
Likes the big stage.
Yep. Goes wide, but he's actually picked out Melican now, I reckon.
Must give me then. Tornadoes curse, it always curse, doesn't it?
See this, there's just stagnant stop-start footy at the moment.
Targets Zeibel, and he's given away a free kick. Interference in the marking contest.
No one knows who it is.
Jaska, I reckon.
I thought it was Jaska's.
No, I thought it was Jaska's too, but it's...
I thought it was the friendly ghost.
the big...
Dowling gets the footy off.
That isn't bad.
You like that one?
I like
Just got the friendly ghost.
Yes. He's about the same colour too.
Cavallini dances.
He's got the
through.
milky tan.
Dowling. Welsh has 4
Three,
beats.
yeah, 4.
Floyd won it down. Jonathan
Oh, a bit of
Sinclair
thunderstorms.
straight through the hands of Veal. Felicos all sorts
That's
of
just
pressure.
panic.
Got to grab the
Yep.
footy, boys.
Van Janen stripped of it and holding the footy. So it'll be a Colac free kick in the middle of GMHBA Stadium. 28 minutes are gone on the Blood Toyota scoreboard. They're 25 points behind. Haven't bloody scored, Milky.
Exactly
It's a half
right.
forward
That
kicks
smoke
to
to
1
the
on
early.
3.
The smallest bloke in the forward line.
Clever mark by Maloney.
But what on earth are they doing kicking into Cody Spokes?
I don't think it was really meant to go there. I think he was going for a longer option.
Yeah.
Didn't connect.
Gets across to
Something to think
McMahon.
of. They're out
Sure,
here
which
running
one?
forward of the ball.
That one's Dylan, I reckon. Dylan puts it out
Yeah, it
in
was.
front of his teammate there in Harry Ling. Ling taps it to his advantage. Thought to be a Ling, you had to have red hair, but anyway, doesn't matter. Ball comes out the back. Melican
slow
just
motion.
sort of standing over the footy, waiting to be tackled, and nothing happened.
Done that twice, I reckon.
Yeah, out,
Yep,
out
nice.
the back. McMahon again. The two number twos take on each other, and the ball finishes up over the boundary line.
The difference at the moment in the state of play is that St Mary's just seem to have time and space with ball in hand.
Yep.
They're
Colac
actually
always under pressure.
shifting the ball off the line and they're really cutting through Colac's defence. On the flip side, when Colac have ball in hand, they're under pressure every time.
almost
They're
like they're
pressure at the
panicking, mate.
source and they're kicking back
Yep.
to St Mary's shape every time behind the ball.
Richard won it down. McMahon couldn't gather. Wood Mason off the deck. Hall couldn't gather, either. Slippery footy. Ball up on the other side, centre wing. 25-0.
Colac had got 16, plus 8 for rebound 50s, boys, thanks to Premier Stats. So their defenders are going to be a real underman right now and going to start fatiguing, so you need to assume.
Veal was wrestled out of the way by Banjana, who follows up with a good tackle. Veal goes again. Stevens, clever trap. Just without it though, did all the hard
Did all the
work.
hard work.
Jeez, Maloney just carving away through to half forward. The umpire went to
Umpire
ground, so did the
fell over.
players.
He didn't get hit.
That was Matt Kershaw, if anyone's wondering.
No, I meant the
Hall.
they tackle the ball.
Yes, that's what you meant. Connors off a step. Lockie Simpkin has the sit.
Oh.
Went through his hands.
the
Malikan,
back.
that's probably in the back.
Yeah.
Lucky to get away with that one.
And a couple of moments, Jack Malikan, where he's a little disciplined.
Colac plus 2 for free kicks, 5-3.
Well, at least they're not high.
Yep, yeah, that's exactly
It's
right.
only 8 for the quarter.
Up they go. Orgarinos leaves the footy behind. Is that Veal? It is. Trying to go in and get his own footy. Or Melican crashes his way through. But he leaves blood on his own. Just spears it in towards goal. Bouncy ball. Felicos. Can he keep it in front of himself? He's one of the Tigers that's tried really hard in this quarter. And has managed to pull off a free kick. Got one high. 30, nearly 31 minutes gone. Time's running out for the Tigers. I don't think they can score in this first quarter, which will be an absolute amazing stat none of us would have ever picked. So Felicos goes across to the other bloke that's almost bald in Wood Mason. Stiffy Wood Mason has the ball in hand and the siren goes. So it's quarter time. St Mary's, 3 goals, 8. 26, they lead Colac. No score.
A shell-shocked.
Shell-shocked Tigers.
Colac, yeah.
We'll be back in it in a few moments to wrap up this first quarter and look ahead to the second. It's Colac who have all the work to do at quarter time.
Good save.
Welcome back to GMHBA Stadium, and what an incredible first quarter of the grand final we've seen. St Mary's utterly dominant. 3 goals, 7-25. Colac, Milky, have not scored. First, I'll get your opinion first. What the bloody hell happened there?
Well, to me, it looked like the Tigers were under pressure every time they got near the footy, and they looked like when they actually did get it, they didn't settle. They panicked and almost coughed it up straight away. But to me, Veely's probably really the best man on the ground. He kept winning the tap out. So Smeagol will tell us how many he's won, but none of the the midfield from Colac have dragged it out of the Kirsch.
What's he had? Sorry, Kirsch, just quickly. Hit out to Wilbur for Premier Data.
He's at the 20 himself.
Already.
And
He's
Colac,
nearly the best man on the ground.
Colac 22 to St Mary's 3. Thanks for the
Kirsch,
stats.
Colac,
Seen
obviously.
you jotting away. What happened, mate?
Well, Colac, obviously, to get themselves back in the game, they've got to start winning the ball around the source. That's where St Mary's have been dangerous. You spoke about Veal, but around the ball, St Mary's are dangerous. They set up so well structurally around the stoppages that they're just getting on the inside and the outside at the moment, which is really causing them some trouble. All St Mary, Colac have to do when they've got ball in hand is just maintain a little bit of possession and try and get some links and chains going so they can actually have a forward entry that's useful. Their forward entries have been terrible in their forward half of the ground today. So
is it possible that St Mary's have said, you know what, Veely's going to beat Banjo, be ready?
100%. Like,
You know,
and
that's almost the way it looks like to me.
They would've
you
spoken
know
about it.
when you go into a competition against a ruckman who's so strong and dominant that you do set up accordingly.
Yep.
So
St Mary's
that's-
winning the clearances.
yeah, and St Mary's have been terrific in that area. But for St Mary's, all they need to do is replicate that first quarter. That's the recipe for them. Pressure them around the source, pressure them around the ball carriers, and make them play an uncharacteristic game style, which is kick down the line or bomb into a forward line that's really non-operational at the moment.
Yep.
They back that up with another quarter like that, Buzz. She's all over.
The only thing they can do better is kick straight.
Yeah.
Because they've had
Yeah.
chances. Those 3-7, I think there's only one rush.
Should be a lot
Yep.
bigger margin.
So the challenge is for Colac right now, and let's see who's going to stand up for him in this second quarter.
Second quarter
Reduce the scoreboard pressure, boys. That's what they've got to do.
underway thanks to Blood Toyota, the grand final. St Mary's, excuse me, Milky. Clearance, McCormack. Down the line, Learson on the chest.
They needed.
Better start.
It was quite while Buzz was coughing. It was Garner to McCormack, who he's finished up putting it on Learson's guts. He's marked it 35 out.
It's funny because
40 out.
Banjannon's got him for height, hasn't he, Veal?
Yep.
Veals is so clever, and he won that tap out head to head then, and they got that ball forward. And I don't know who it was that come off the line there from half forward, but he come off the line and beat his opponent by 5 metres. So
Yep.
McCormack,
Yeah. It was Garner gave it to McCormack, and
Yep.
McCormack hit Learson.
yeah.
So Kane Learson pretty much directly in front for their first score of the grand final. He's
jeez.
pulled it badly, and it just sneaks in.
First score.
That was their first mark inside 50 as well.
Actually didn't look comfortable, that kick, did he?
No, you're right. It was almost like the pressure of the world was on his shoulders,
Yep.
and probably not far away from it. Just desperately need a goal.
St Mary's have done well here. They've pulled apart Colac's zone on the kicking.
So Travellini comes out to the Veal, could have marked that big Lockie as it comes down to Maloney, dishes off the handball. Blood stays in, kicks the ball around his body. Melican, gets upended. Floyd tackles Walsh, and Walsh gets pinged for incorrect disposal. So Campbell Floyd right underneath the commentary box here. Down the line. Goes into the pocket, looking for Zybel.
Oh, they spoiled each other.
They did spoil each other, Simpkin and Zybel. But I suppose
It's a promising start. It's
yeah.
it's a more positive start than they certainly had.
So he brought in just on the.
Well, they've scored for starters.
Sorry. Yeah.
They couldn't win centre clearances in the first quarter, and getting the first one's good to set the tone for the rest of the match.
Veal and Banjan, the two war horses again.
Oh, Falcon did.
Nearly Falcon. McCormack did a good job to get clear. Hillman, haven't seen heaps of him, to Ethan Floyd. Gets a left foot ball inside 50. Rebounds off. Monahan dishes off. Zybel goes back. Stevens, can he kick a goal? Cooper Stevens, it looks pretty
I
good.
reckon he's got
and
it.
they've got the first of the grand final. They're on the board, Colac.
I tell you what, we spoke about how Colac get back into the game, and it's maintaining possession, and we said trying to work some links and some chains. They did that then. They were maintaining possession by hand, and they get a goal out of it. So
But they had numbers at the footy.
they did
which
exactly
they haven't
right.
had so far for the game.
They're just looking
Numbers at the footy.
a little bit better set up around the ball at the moment.
Yeah.
So on the Blood Toyota scoreboard, St Mary's 3725, Colac 117.
Coverage thanks to Blood Toyota, Buckley's, G-Force, Harvey Norman, Adsel Group, TAC and Kempy.
That's good, John.
Something. They go up in the middle. Van Jannen tries to trap it. He'll throw a boot at this, or almost. Simpkin at ground level. That's McMahon in the middle there, trying to crash his way through.
McCormack
Was
again.
McCormack overrun it? Did Hillman? Monahan, did he get tackled?
He's holding the
No, he
man.
didn't.
Yeah, I thought he did. Yeah,
He did,
Page,
yes,
yep,
you're right.
yep.
Little Monahan, quickly gives it across to Simpkin. They're attacking now, Colac. Goes into goal
Holding the
square,
man.
holding the man,
Yep,
free kick to
all day.
McQuan.
Can't
Things
do
are
it.
going Colac's way.
It's again around that centre, around the stoppages there. They're winning the ball at the source. McCormack has been the one who's really turned it on at the moment around those stoppages.
And that quick handball receive as well puts the defenders off guard.
Well, they can't set up.
So Riley Hall wasn't ready for that, which is why he obviously held Money McGuan.
We spoke about it earlier about St Mary's defensive half being so well set up and organised. If you get the ball in quick, doesn't matter how good you are down there.
Exactly. So McGuan going to kick from 15 metres. He's a powerful kick. There's no worries about that. He's just got to kick straight, and he does.
Oh, it's a
Colac
wobbler.
Second.
It was a wobbler.
Doesn't matter. Kick straight, still get 6 points for it, Kirsch.
Doesn't say wobble in the paper, does it?
No, it doesn't, mate. Same as my 2 birdies on Saturday. Wednesday. So, just shockers, but I got birdies. 2 goals, 1-13.
Not sure how we got to your golf game out of all that, but
Because you don't have to draw pictures. You just
No,
write
fair
the numbers down. 2 goals, 1-13. Tigers are trailed by the 2 straight kicks. Oh, well, not really 2 straight, 3-7.
So they can take a breath, Colac. They're back in the
They're in the hunt. They're in the hunt.
back in the game. That's for sure.
It's all started here in the middle. They've started to
Certainly
get
has.
it out of the middle. Oh, good work. Oh, Maloney just threw his body in. Good work there by the skipper. Comes out. Well, he's not the skipper, is he? But the ball comes
No.
out ground level.
can't just give him the
Ooh.
captaincy, John.
Yeah, Hillman sort of almost must have kicked someone in the backside. Trying to crash his way through on that occasion was Pritchard. Sends St Mary's into attack. I'll read. Can't get to it. Bouncing ball over the boundary line. We're still on, Buzz.
Yes, we're on. We're never
Everyone's
off.
panicking here. Everyone's panicking. There's people running around ever since.
Milky, there's a bit going on behind us.
I've never seen Liam Pritchard so keen to be running around. He's plugging things in and unplugging things.
Yeah.
Smeagol's not helping, I don't reckon.
Well-
He's been chewing the cords.
We were always on. It was just our monitor, Milky. So don't worry. Spokes, gathers
On the full.
on the turn. Kirsch called it early.
Yep. I think it was, what was it, a couple of weeks ago we had Buzz. We had 18.
Yeah, something
For the
ridiculous
day.
like that. Yeah. So he brought in by Jack Blood. Enjoyed a good season.
He has. Hasn't
Jack
he?
Bloke.
Shows plenty of promise.
He's a good footballer.
He'd be worth a phone call, Kirsch.
Can't ring them all, John.
He's on the drawn list.
No, is he?
Suck list, is he?
Yeah, on the development
Grizzle
list.
again?
It is,
Grizzle
yeah.
boys, yeah. At least they've closed the gap, Tigers.
Blood just drives it as far as he can. Bond has to go from the back. Nearly gave away a free kick too. Well done by Lang. Can he? Oh, jeez. Thought it was going to be the
So did
miraculous.
I.
Yeah.
Whew. Out of bounds, about 2 metres around from the St Mary's goal.
Just meteorologist report as well. Rain's begun again. Milky,
A meteor report.
meteorologist,
You know,
Ah.
he
like
went-
Jane Bunn.
Bunny.
He walked outside and rain hit his head.
Righto.
Veal throws a
He's-
bit at it and wins it.
he's not wrong.
Across
Milk
to
phone,
Monahan,
yours.
round the body, Gorwell. Can he keep it? Little fella close to the ground. Monahan crashes in. Free kick to Gorwell. Things just start to go the Tigers' way, boys.
Yeah, well, they're first in.
Gorwell goes in line for Zeeble. Yeah, baby.
They're out the back here too, McGuan.
Goes to McQuan, gets it, plays on immediately. Squares it up looking for Stiffy Woodmason. McMahon drops maybe what he should have taken, shovels it out to Maloney, who quickly gives off the handball.
deliberate.
Then goes towards
That
the
is
boundary.
deliberate.
The Colac boys are
All
chasing.
day, every
Who's the
day.
umpire?
Oh! How can you not pay it?
Chasto up this end. That's a deliberate for sure.
Mary's supporters won't be liking that. There you go. Out here, outside.
Well, that's as deliberate as you're going to get, isn't it?
You're not wrong there. But
Goodness gracious.
Veal won it down. Walters, was he caught high? No. Garner just arches the back, gets it forward. Orgalinos, it fell for him at half back. His kick was just, he was tackled as he kicked, so forced kick to go off.
Oh, well
wide a
done.
bit.
Got his foot in there.
Was well done. Learson on the turn now. Zeibel off his chest. Could have marked. McMullen did a really good job.
Millman's got to get into the game.
He does.
boys.
He does.
And he drives it long, McMullen. He'd be happy to see it over. Welsh gathers. Can't beat Felikos.
That's dropping the ball.
Just drops the footy. And holding the ball is a decision.
He's been good, hasn't he, Felikos?
Yeah, he was one of the few contributors
Underrated.
in the first quarter.
Yep.
Goes into centre half forward. Looking for Spokes.
Got a
Gets
free kick.
though. Draws a free kick.
Colac 6 free kicks to St Mary's, none at the moment. in this
McGuan one-on-one
quarter
here.
Go his
No.
moment, boys.
Yep,
Hillman.
there it is.
McGuan. Dropped
did ever
what
the
he should
mark
have
it?
taken. Round the corner, Maloney.
See the
And he's
difference in
only as
play
far as
now.
Melican.
So St Mary's are kicking back to... Oh, that's not
Oh,
very
that's a
good.
shocking kick. Oh, spoil. No, it hasn't worked their way. Monahan applies the tackle. Out the back. Oh, just plenty of time. Blood there just seemed to take his time. Had plenty. And it's away from the goal.
You're right, though, Kirsch. They're just forcing him to.
Yes, St Mary's are now kicking back
pressure.
to Colac under pressure.
Very echoey.
It's all right, mate. It's just your
Oh,
headset.
just my headset, so I got to listen to you blokes twice. You beauty.
Tossed in, right below us. Veal works his way to the front. Garner, clean hands. McMahon, it's Damien. Wobbles it. Clever trap by Bond. Malikan did a good job. Monahan somehow got his hands clear. Bit of a wrestle on below us. With the legs of Lynn, who's now after it with Gorbel. Floyd to be first there.
Needed to be clean. Yep.
Wasn't clean there, McMahon.
Ball's still in.
Oh, he tried to take it over, but he missed the ball. Ethan Floyd goes again. McMahon does a good job, then he's caught. Gall has to fight again, just soccers it, trying to gain some yardage. Monahan, the clean gather, and doesn't bend it back enough.
He had time. He had a little bit more time.
Probably a bit of perceived pressure there, for sure.
It's one of those games at the moment.
All the scoring,
They're
guys,
coming,
has
though.
been to the right-hand side.
Yep. Yep.
Weird.
No one has scored in this left side of the screen.
There's
yet.
no. Oh, look at that kick. Oh, jeez. Yep.
Looked like it was only going to listen, didn't it?
Yeah.
Mark taken by Harry Ling.
Now the tide has changed. They're kicking down the line a little bit more.
Ling comes to beneath the commentary box. Veal. McCormick just drives a fist at it and sends it over the boundary line.
They've
Throw
fought
in.
back well here, Colac. Not just on the scoreboard, but in general play.
11 points the margin. 3-7-25 to 2-2-14 on the Blood Toyota scoreboard. St Mary's leading the way.
Right below us, bright sunshine
Almost
now.
throw in.
He's almost thrown it to their goal square.
Heel. Van Jannen just tumbles it forward. Lang from the back caused a good
spot.
contest. It was a good spot by Dowling, but he had no time to get rid of it. Coughed up. Welsh just missed it. Little fumble. Pritchard goes fighting forward at ground level. Malikan caught in a strong tackle by Lang. Dowling goes in
This
again.
is a cracking
This
game of
Crad's
footy,
good
boys.
and willing now.
The ball up just inside 50. So Colac have worked their way back into things. 2-2 plays 3-7 now on the Blood Toyota scoreboard. Nearly 11 minutes gone in the first quarter. Veal and Banjanen again on the paint. No one got a hand to it. McCormack trying to rip through an Orgarinos tackle. Couldn't. Spills clear. Wood Mason, Felikos with a little fumble. It's kept in. McMahon now sees it over.
Clever play.
Tackling intensity, boys, is really improved from Colac. They're +7 in that department. Experience stats.
Stay away, Rain. We want this game to continue in this vein. It's
Absolutely.
fantastic. Spinning ball. In it comes. Ben Jannon gets rid of Veal on this occasion. Veal, though, goes back and gets it. Then taps it. I don't know how he did that, but back to Felikos. Leeson's a target. Does he get one high? No, says the umpire. Ball comes out. Orgarinos is in there. Can he trap it? No, he's not. Sorry, that's Benson that's in there. Just saw the long hair and just went with Orgarinos. And no, ball up, says one of the premier umpires, 57 years old. That's enough to say, isn't it?
Haven't seen much of Harry Benson, Kirsch.
No, he's been quiet, and we spoke about him before the game, didn't we? His importance in this game.
He's had a superb year, but hasn't been busy early, looking to work his way into that. This comes clear. Welsh and geez, they line each other up from a long way out, Pritchard and Floyd. Pritchard gives him one on the way through. Good hard footy that, as you'd expect in a grand final.
Well, the crowd liked it. Neither of them really wanted the ball, did they?
No, they both saw each other coming and thought,
Yeah.
race for this.
Well, no one backed off.
12 minutes are gone in the second quarter, thanks to Blood Toyota. Veal down, Manane had a few to beat. Benson, there he was. McMahon, little fumble,
well done.
clever tap on, soccer on, by Monahan. Another good tackle, Orgarinos caught. Learson goes in. Monahan again with the soccer.
Yeah.
Wood Mason hedged his bets and ran forward. Well done by Hall against
Well done.
Sideball.
Yep, well done.
Sideball drags it back in. Connors is there too, spills out. Damien McMahon lost it. I think I'll be happy to see
I'm
it.
going to say something here, Kirsch. You're going to hate me for it.
Okay.
It's being umpired well at the minute.
Haven't noticed them, John.
That's it.
That's all we asked for.
They're just letting it go.
That's all we asked for.
Yeah,
Only been the
just let
6
it
free
go.
kicks, boys,
That's
for this
fantastic.
quarter.
There's a young 18-year-old in his first grand final.
Oh, he
Right there too, Milky.
missed the
Veal.
deliberate, that kid,
Yeah.
but we won't hold him. Yeah, well.
Manane tries to crash his way through, but he can't because Nick Connors wraps him up in the tackle right below us.
Will Ross, I hope I got his name right, over on the outer side. I think that's him anyway, 18 years of age.
He's down here in the pocket.
Sorry, he is too.
Yeah. Keep an eye on him.
You know where they live, Kirsch. Ball comes over to Monahan. Pumps the Tigers into the forward arc. McGuan's a target. Can't get the grab. Listen! Oh, just up and under.
Slime!
Slime helmet.
This could be a bit of slime time. Look at the numbers here in the corridor.
It up, goes in two. Stevens can't take the mark. Slime time still there, so too Stevens. Can he keep it in? Just happy. I reckon he's happy to see that over the boundary line. This time, 20 metres around from the Colac goal. All we were saying in the first quarter, was 20 metres around from the St Mary's goal.
Yeah, it's exactly right. It's the same spot as...
Folks at home would be thinking there's a 10-goal breeze to the right.
Yeah.
There's no real breeze at all, is there?
No,
there's no breeze.
Not in here, there's not.
No, certainly not.
Oh, it's out a stoppage here.
McCormack has to be clean. He's caught in a really good tackle.
Well done.
Still got his kick clear somehow. Mark was dropped by McMullen. Maloney happy to see it over, and it's the behind. So 10 points. 10 points it is.
Look out.
It's on. Couple of little fisty cuffs.
Yeah.
Benny Maloney certainly won't back down there. There were Big McGuan.
You'll almost guarantee if it's a blue, Maloney's in it.
Oh, yeah. He loves it. He's the most antagonistic player out there, I'd reckon.
Big Monahan. Big fly there. Adam Garner it was. Big fly, just smacked the ball down. Comes out from Benson. Only as far as McCarthy, who's stripped of it. Back to Benson.
He's got a barrel.
Barrel. It's one-on-one in the fourth.
Well done.
Really well done. Then stripped of it. Umpire says play on. Back to Lang. Handball's out. Damien McMahon. Can he pick it up? Can he steady? Just puts it out in front of his... Are they related at all? Hayden McMahon? I don't think they are. No. Hayden traps it just inside, then sends them forward. I think the boundary's called it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a win there for Colac, I reckon.
Yep.
Flakos did everything right, didn't he?
Yep.
Except kick the ball. Yeah.
Been close to their best, I reckon.
He has.
This is when you notice the game changes, boys. Lockie Veal off the deck. He's having a rest down here. They don't seem to... Zybel doesn't seem to have the same impact on the game.
It's a rare rest for him. We don't usually see him come off too much, do we? Little breather for the veteran ruckman. Here is Zybel. He takes it out of the ruck this time. Jonathan Simpkin. Hall had released himself as the spare man, but...
You're right, Kirsch. It's a massive win for the Tigers. From that throw-in, they've gained 60, 70 metres.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought they just went too wide on their forward entry and played into Colac's defensive hand.
Hit it clearance-wise, boys. Colac +5 as well, so they've really lifted in that department because St Mary's were running right.
The boundary umpires nearly come into the square here. Look at that. And still flare it shallow. God, mate.
Gives those big pencil arms over hits and toss the ball in. Gorwald leads in the race.
Final day, mate.
Yeah.
She would have gone to the gym with you this morning and pumped up those arms.
He just turned sideways, mate. I can't see him.
Goodness.
He hasn't got a shadow.
Come on,
come on.
Just throw it. Here we go. Just give it all you got.
I think he is, Gersh.
Oh, it's shallow. Oh, no, it's not too bad.
Being knocked down by Zybel. Van Jannen back in there. Can he pick it up? Decides to offer the Shepherd for Augurinas. Bouncing ball. And over the boundary line. Out of side. Throw in.
Well, they've enjoyed some time in forward half. Still double scoring shots at St Mary's. Dominance of the first quarter.
Goal kickers for St Mary's, Bond, Travellini and Blood. One apiece to McGuan and Stevens for Colac. Here's Joffy Simpkin inside 50.
Jeez, it was a great kick.
It was a great kick. Hillman just left it behind. Slyman, says Kirsch. That was a throw. Had to be a throw.
Yeah.
Umpire saw it. Riley Hall took the mark, getting laid back in defence. So Connors to take the free kick.
Good call by the umpire.
Yeah.
Nick Connors in his defensive half still. Not a heap ahead for him.
Not as sure as they were earlier.
No, they're not. Not moving the ball off the line at all.
Goes back behind the mark. Dowling, can he get the ride against Floyd? He didn't choose to fly on the end. The ball goes out of play on that outer side under the red chicky stand. So 17.5 minutes gone.
Sprinting across.
Yeah, he's got to get to the ruck, Reed.
Yeah.
Hope he's put his sunscreen on. Sun barreling down.
The milky tan.
Yeah.
Over the back, McMahon. Quick hands. Chopped off by Monahan. In turn to Manane. Gets it back to Monahan, who's wrapped up in a tackle by Maloney. Dishes it out. McMahon. He's intercepted. Malikan sets up the Tigers, but it's all St Mary's. Good mark by McMullen.
Been good again, Kirsch.
He has, yep. Yep, certainly has.
Mullen comes out to us. Cody Spokes gets, I don't know what you're pointing at there, Buzz Falekos gets smothered by Maloney over the boundary line. And throw in. What are you pointing at?
No, I was just playing with it.
Sorry. Turn me down again.
No,
Just make sure you still got the echo.
tossed up. I think it was Reid who probably won that one. Benson kept his feet. Falikos wraps him up. Blood tries to turn out of trouble. Falikos again heads towards the line. Monahan can't keep it in. Ball out of play right below us. So 3-7 plays 2-3. Much more even contest in the second quarter. Colac would dearly love another just to be within touching distance at the main change. Reid and Zeidel, the two relief ruckmen, came off someone's head, I reckon. Benson tried to get his hands clear, couldn't. Spills out.
Oh, that's clever.
Lots of
Clever little
fortune.
toe poke by Zeidel to Spokes.
That was clever.
They got
It is.
runners. Floyd,
Oh, I had to
Hillman's
give it to
over the
Hillman.
top. Goes towards Hall at fullback, gets a fist to it. Learson reads it best and then squares it. McMullen does a great job.
Really
Go
well
gadget
there.
arms.
That's a waste there. They had to give that to Hillman. He was out in the overlap.
McMahon
Oh,
under
hang on, it's
pressure.
coming back.
Coughs it up. I think
Out
it's
the
gone
full.
out in the full. It has.
I think you called it, Buzz. He was out with the overlap then, wasn't he, Hillman?
Yeah, I saw that was out the full because that boundary up my shirt off his big chest.
Yep.
Almost there. Floyd, Ethan, that is.
Oh,
no,
wow.
he's just returned it by chicking it out in the full.
That's a disappointing entry.
Yep. Now they've got a man up.
Without stating the obvious.
Yeah. Dylan McMahon to take the relieving kick.
No
Lost
one-
the footy. Okay.
Don't know how it ended up way up there, but
It's good for
Security
Colac
bloke
to set up
was on
as well.
was on his way out the door with it. Someone spotted him. So it's still Dylan McMahon to bring it back in. Giving Colac time to man up on every St Mary's, not St Mary's player. I was going to say get killed if you hadn't manned up on your opponent, wouldn't you?
oh, he's kicked
done
that in the
same
foot.
thing. That's
What
three
is
in a row.
going on out there, Buzz?
That is 3 in a row.
Jeez. You don't
Buzz!
see You don't see that very often, don't you?
Hey, even the umpire took it off Ethan Floyd. We don't go
I'll
there
kick
again.
it. I'll kick it, he said.
Oh, McQuan up high. Learson, bottom of the pack. So to Maloney for St Mary's, gets it across McMahon. There's pressure on here from the Tigers. McMahon taps it over the boundary line. Nothing doing since the umpire will throw it straight in. 10 metres around from the Colac goal.
Goodness.
We don't want that now, footy. 3 in a row. Look how far he's come in again, Kirsch.
Yep. He's actually in the stoppage.
As long as he gets it right, that was pretty decent. Comes out Simpkin. Don't want to give him much space. Spills clear Ling. Oh, it was Garner. One of those two. It was Jared Garner, in fact. Now Copley on his left foot. Lovely
out
kick
here.
to
Great
Lang,
kick.
who marks. Now Garner's kept running here. He's gained 5 metres on his man. His kick
Dropped it.
done by Walters. Just did
Walters.
enough. Still
They're out
McMahon
again,
here.
though.
They're queuing up. Maloney upended as he kicked. Easy mark for Garner back in defence. The team of the year, centre half back, Adam Garner. He looks up, heading towards us, I think. He does now. Stevens and Zeibel. Zeibel's there. He loves a fight.
Oh, he's left it.
He left it. Travellini made him
That was
pay.
Melican who left it.
And then Blood gets inside one. Can he kick the goal? Jack
does.
Blood. He nearly squeezed it.
Looked good, didn't it?
There's some things at times, Melican, that make you really panic.
He
Yeah.
just left that so thinking Zolman might have had the run of the footy. I'll let him go through, but didn't put a body or anything.
No,
Kirsch.
No
Just
communication
stopped.
whatsoever. And boys, that's the first score on this left side of screen.
It is.
Big kick from McCarthy. 2-on-1 though on this occasion. Bouncing ball by Spokes. Gets it across to Stevens. Little kick to Veal.
Great kick.
Tries to trap it. Can't do so, but then he goes back. Stevens backs up his work. Goes off the ground. Try to pick it up as Damien McMahon and just runs it over the boundary line.
That's where the big fellas want it, isn't it? At their ankles.
Yep.
Yeah,
Saw a bit of that last night
their
too.
kicking inside 50 hasn't been overly great, Cole, especially when they've had the 14 inside 50s.
Dearly love one here on this
St Mary's 4.
forward entry.
22, nearly 23 minutes gone, boys.
Yep.
15 plays 25, 10 points the margin. Veal slaps it down. Garner, I thought he was almost going to pinch that, but Maloney did. Knocks it down towards Blood. Falekos has been in everything. He's got it. Oh, was that high? No, it wasn't, says the umpire. Copley went to ground. See who the offender was. It was Monahan.
Colac 19 tackles to St Mary's 12 for the quarter. Takes premium stats.
Tossed up. Ben Jannon won it down. Felikos threw a boot at it. There's a whistle.
Oh,
High.
it's going to Monahan, is it? No, Simpkin. Just got to get this in, I think. That is considering the 25-minute mark or 24-minute mark.
Lucky Simpkin below us. Drives it from the logos inside 50. Hauls. Hard to beat in these situations. McMahon. Well done. Good shepherd too on Stevens.
That flush.
Right in the middle of the ground. Bond. Clean gather. Orgarinos has Welsh over the top, who doesn't mark. Got
Wasn't
his
a great
hands
kick.
clear.
No.
And again,
Brendan
got to do that.
Monahan. McCarthy now. High ball. McCormack. Can he mark? No. Spills away. Welsh is first there. The St Mary's skipper just goes for distance. Campbell Floyd's there. He dishes off. Free kick upended by Welsh as he got rid of it, so he get a free kick, Campbell Floyd.
Out of side, half back.
Ooh.
Sides to find the
Excuse
small
me,
man.
yeah.
I think he was going for
I
McCormack
think
on the
it was
lead.
too, but Brendan
Yep.
Monahan just sort of chipped in. Little big man.
The ferret, they call him.
The ferret.
Gotta just
Win.
keep going forward, the ferret.
The ferret goes looking for Zybal. Standing target, unfortunately. Didn't have a run at it and punched away by Riley Hall. He's happy to do that all day.
Ah, yeah.
He just kept bashing
Shelling
over the line.
peas.
Yep. What do we got? We've got 24 and a half gone. 11 points to the margin in the favour of St Mary's on the Blood Toyota scoreboard.
Spills clear. Maloney on the turn. Floyd's there, camped back in defence. He squares it up. Simpkin, Lockie, the centre half back, forced to go behind his mark.
Couldn't keep going on the switch.
He heads towards this out of
Oh,
sight
dangerous.
risky kick.
That was a
Hands
long kick.
Stevens and Travellini, not a man you want to give some
Gone.
space to today, but he
He
was
said he
caught.
handballed it.
No, said the umpire. Blood this way and that, and from 45 squares it. Lovely composure and finds Paddy Dowling.
You got it wrong then, the umpire. I think it was just on his wrong side, but certainly didn't handle it.
It's the first mark inside 50 for the quarter for St Mary's as well, boys.
So Paddy Dowling, just his 14th game this year, still kicked 30 goals.
Poor decision making to come in board there.
Yep. Melican almost on his own, but probably had to play within 8 metres of him.
Yeah.
Move on to the far side.
Started well, Dowling, but just the behind to his name. What can he do
Gotta
here?
play the move, mate.
Straight through. So St Mary's just solidify their lead. 4-8-32. Colac 2-3-15 on the Blood Toyota scoreboard.
17 points. It was 25 at the break. Colac made some inroads, but he's sort of hoping that it was the other way. That's almost a 12-pointer, that one, Kirsch.
Yeah, it is.
Does
Right.
hurt.
Just you've got to know the state of play, don't you, at that stage?
Yeah.
Like he's kicked to a 1v3 in his vicinity
Yep.
and turned the ball over.
Back in the middle. 26 and a half gone. Still a bit of time if it goes as long as the first quarter. Veal taps it down. Manjanin bashes it off the deck. Felikos led with the race but ran past it. McCarthy can't pick it up, then dragged off it. Good pick up. Oh, good put. Maloney heard a whistle. It's going St Mary's way to Dowling.
Goes for a sling tackle, perhaps.
Yeah, that's what he's done. He's done the against Campbell Floyd.
They start to influence this game. They've been pretty good.
Dowling like his chances from here. Also remember round one?
Yeah.
Just pointing towards
Yeah,
the goal.
yeah.
He's about 55 out.
He's got a booming foot.
Yeah. In he comes. He's already kicked 1-1 for the day. Yes, he has. Paddy Dowling. Here he comes. Goes. Gets. It's hooked it slightly to the right. Well, there's only one bloke I thought went for that. That was the big Kyle Reid. Went through his hands. He thought he deserved a free kick.
He's
Ball
pleading
out
for
of
one.
bounds.
Big sauce, but
Big sauce.
Tossed in right up against the behind post. What can St Mary's do here? Evade all the ruckman. Blood,
Ducked
was
his
he
head.
caught high? He's made it. So Jack Blood from pretty much directly in front has a chance of St Mary's kick 2 on the bounce.
This would really hurt Colac as well because they had all the dominance in most of this quarter, Milky, and it just gets back to pretty much the same margin as it was before the quarter time.
heaps of time left in the quarter, isn't there? So Bloody will kick for about 35.
Good kick.
Usually is, so now I miss that, like you said it.
Yep.
In he comes, Jack Blood.
Got umpire doesn't
Straight
move much,
through.
straight over his head.
Single cobra work from Jack Blood. He's got a couple. Nicely done by him.
So on his daddy's scoreboard, it's 5-8-38. St Mary's, they lead Colac 2-3-15. 23 points the margin now, 25 it was at the time. And we've been going nearly 29 minutes, so there's not a lot of time for Colac to make inroads. They had made inroads, and then it's back on their heels. Middle, need to continue with the Tigers. Trying to drag it out of here, out of the guts. Decides to throw it up. Field goes early. Van Jannen taps it to the favour of Orgarinos. Orgarinos puts it a wobbler forward. Cole Reid runs over the footy. Just can't quite work out who that is. The bottom of that pack, the St Mary's player.
Yeah, Matt Copley. Hopefully he's a better bloke than David Warner.
Van Jannen palmed it down. Here is Warner. Hands off. Pritchard inches it round his body. A bad result there for them either. Out of play again. Just repeating that score, 5-8-38 St Mary's, Colac 2-3-13 the Blood Toyota scoreboard.
Floyd been on Dowling all the time. I don't think he has.
No,
He's definitely going to him now.
it's definitely a shift.
It's a good matchup.
Oh, Bill, then Flecos.
What's better than a kick?
They've actually gained 50 metres there. Oh, ground level, comes out, it goes to the Jasper the Ghost. Comes out the back. You've got me, Kirsch, with that one. Flecos overruns it, then goes back to get it again. Two ball heads in there. Riley Hall must be in there with Flecos. Yeah, man. As Big Veely comes out of the middle. Goes in the path of Learson. Can't take the mark, but it's Bond who picks it up. Goes with the left in the Floyd direction, and Dowling and Blood. He's got 2 to beat here, Campbell Floyd. 3 to beat, in fact. The ball comes out to Blood, and then he's tackled and pushed over the boundary line, isn't he? Yes, he is. Stays down, looking for free. That's Jack.
Did well there, Floyd. Could have easily been a goal for St Mary's.
Absolutely. Finished up here. Started with 1 there, 3 in the end. 20 around though from the St Mary's goal.
Very dangerous position this, isn't it?
Yep.
He brought in Veal and Van Jannen. Veal wins it down. Spokes, good gather. Off the step. Learson waits down. Hillman forced the contest. Coughed up Jasker. Bond tackled Simpkin as he kicked. That was Jonathan. Seibel nudged away. They might be out here. Learson, clever handball, releases Mannane, releases Hillman, who copped one as he handballed. Little fumble from Wood Mason. They still get it inside 50, and McGuan marks comfortably on his chest.
It was a good hit.
It was a good kick.
Yeah, good hit on Hillman.
Oh, yeah, so.
Well, you can tell you one thing's for certain, boys.
It'll make the
Jake,
difference.
he gets home, but whether it's straight or not is the other thing. Desperately need this goal, Colac. Just to make some inroads on the scoreboard. We're gone. We're gone what?
32 minutes.
Gee, time flies when you're having fun.
They've gone and spent their canteen voucher, the old timekeepers.
Here he comes, Big Jake. Bang, he goes. Goal umpire. No, went to the left. Minor score.
Yeah, he had a good look at the goal umpire, didn't he? But I feel the Colac boys started liking it. Must have drifted.
Right in the last minute.
Really needed that one.
5-8 to 2-4. Down the line they go. Oh, Lang, good hands on it. Garnett throws his fist at it, doesn't do any good, and the ball goes over the boundary line. Monahan gets a bit of a push and a shove. And nothing doing. 60 out from the Colac goal. 32, nearly 33 minutes. What?
There's only been 4 goals.
Yeah, how can it possibly go this long?
4 goals.
Maybe they're going to just play it all. It's going to finish in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Let it go the whole 100 minutes. Veal smashes it again. Van Jannen does a rowing though. Over to Flecos. It's been really good for Colac. Into the hot spot. Learson's there. Can't take the mark. Here goes Gorwall. What can he do? Goes towards goal. Oh, McMullen does really well. Fists it through. But all right, McMullen.
The Smalls haven't had really much of an impact up forward, have they? Colacs.
Yeah, Gorwall and Monahan, Ferret and Cyril Lake-Holm.
The last two, and they managed to that extra 10 points and made all the difference.
Mullen it was to bring it in through the hands of Hall. Copley chasing after it. He wasn't caught without it, said the umpire, and eventually let the ball up just inside the boundary line of play. 5-8 plays 2-5 on the Blood Toyota scoreboard. Cannot be long left.
Interesting
In
that
this half, Milky.
he's bobbling around still with that ball.
Oh, Fisher. They're letting him get away with that. Spokes wrapped up in a tackle by Benson. They've all overrun it. Bulgarino's just a big mongrel up and under. Kick off.
Oh, stopped his own teammate.
Gee, McCarthy took out Lockie Simpkin. And the boundary umpire saved him because they were out there, St Mary's.
Some bright sunshine here after a torrential rain, wasn't it, early? Hammering down. Field dominantly. Benson was caught as he kicked. Travellini went without it. Malik in clean hands. Simpkin. They're getting the hands on the footy now.
Downfield.
Simpkin was nudged
Downfield.
after he...
That's just
Big Jake.
Give it to McGrawn.
No, that's right. Big Jake should be taking it.
Listen.
He's not going to kick it from there, listen.
No.
He struggled
way.
from 40 to
He's
35.
obviously about to say
Every
the same
chance
thing.
the siren will blow.
Listen, on the siren, he hasn't played on, so he's able to
his
kick it
line.
now, but he will not make the journey, Jacko Davis style.
No.
Can't see that.
Where do you go there? Big torpedo. Big barrier here.
McGuan would be every
Yep.
chance.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He should have ran away. Let Big Jake grab it.
always those what ifs in football.
So listen, this would be something from the former captain and current co-coach. He'll kick
Going
from
to drop punt.
55 years going to conventional drop punt. They're all on the line. In he comes and he gets not much of it. Away to the outer side. So half time in the grand final. The scoreboard might not say, but we've got a game. That's for sure. But St Mary's with a good finish to the term just to give themselves some breathing space. They lead 5-8-38 at the main change. Colac 2-5-17 on the Blood Toyota scoreboard. Milky.
Made inroads at 4 points in that quarter, mate. 25-point lead, 21-point lead now.
We'll have a quick break. We'll run you through what happened in that first half in a few minutes' time. And St Mary's leading 38-17 at half-time. Welcome back to GMHBA Stadium. Second half action about to get underway. St Mary's leading 5-8-38 to Colac 2-5-17. What are we thinking, gents? Kirsch, you can
Kirsch
turn
got his
your-
races
turn
going.
your
I
lights
just-
off, mate.
Got to get one on that at Kirsch, have we?
It's just, yes.
I'll tell you what I think,
Back.
Buzz.
Yes,
I reckon
John?
the first 2 goals of this third quarter is probably the most important part of the game. 21-point margin, which is the same as the Cats were up last night.
I love
And
reminding us
can
about
the
that.
Tigers come out and do what the Tigers did last night?
Well, Colac got themselves back into this game, but they just didn't capitalise on their forward entries or their time in forward half. They need to lift out of their small forwards, and like we spoke about, they need to lift out of Hillman. When St Mary's go forward, they look like they're going to score or at least create opportunities. They look dangerous and they look like they're going to get scoreboard pressure. If Colac can turn that around and get a bit of scoreboard pressure early, then it's game on. But they need to lift out of Hillman and them small
Hillman,
forwards
absolutely.
for sure. St Mary's, Benson started to get himself back into the game late in that last second quarter, so he's probably one that can lift around the ball for them. But yeah, look, I agree with you, Milky. The first probably 2 scoring opportunities is crucial in this quarter.
So second half of the grand final, who is going to prevail? Van Jannen wins the first hit out of the second half. Simpkin on the turn, he slipped and tackled at the same time. It somehow fell back to him. Gets his kick away, it just dribbles wide. Dowling, clever little soccer to himself. Nutmegged a couple, 2 and 3 after him. Wood Mason and Spokes.
Good work.
Wood Mason, excuse me, did a good job. They hugged the line. Monahan, Hall, he's good at that. Just dropped it as he was about to claim the mark. Bit of tunnel ball action. Learson, clever turn. Now offers up a high ball. McGuan sits under it.
Oh.
Jeez, Trent McMullen.
Great mark.
Work.
Great grab. Had a good game of footy.
He is, isn't he? McMullen. decides to go to the outer side, looking for Banjanin. Big Banjo. Oh! Fumbles it over the boundary line. And
Oh, little one across the bush.
Yep.
and
Slap
no,
on
the
the chops.
umpire says nothing in that,
Nah,
which is very, very unusual for Taston not to like to go for those sort of ones.
I'm surprised he didn't report him.
So as a result of that, we'll have a boundary throw in, some 65 around from the Colac goal. Up they go. Veal slaps it towards the Tigers. Oh, Hayden McMahon. Dylan, sorry, goes off the deck and over the line she goes. But good defensive work from Dylan McMahon.
Yes, Wood Mason wanted deliberate. Not
Yeah.
going to get that, son.
Haven't played one today, I wouldn't have thought. That one was going to get it.
So on the heart of centre wing on the outer side.
You're taking one on the other side of the ground. What's going on?
He must have got confused.
Veal, part it down. Benson after it. Had a couple to beat. They go to work at ground level. Benson tries to get out of there, but no way clear. Only 2 minutes gone in this third quarter.
35 plus the last quarter in full, Buzz.
It's a long one, isn't it?
I reckon.
Tossed up on the edge of the centre square. Maloney was on the move. McCormack trying to dance through. Copley did a good job coming through from half forward. Benson, snapping ball. Falikos played a good game. Just dropped the mark. Ball's still a little slippery. Garner probably got a free kick for a hold there, but nothing doing from the umpire. Reed was ripped down in a strong tackle, but it comes out. Blood. Lovely, clever ball to Travellini, who marks 40 out from home.
Gone forward, Travellini.
Or has he?
Well, I think the way they set up around that structure, he was certainly set up as a forward.
Kick 2-2 so far.
Started
No,
the-
1-2, sorry.
1-2. Started the game very brightly, didn't he?
Ever.
Oh, those boots he's wearing.
Can't miss him.
He'll kick for about 40. For the perfect start for St Mary's. Milky might sing if this goes through. Signifies she might be over.
He likes
And the
it.
arm was up
Loves it. As soon as
immediately.
he kicked it.
Travellini has a couple. St Mary's 6-8-44 on the Blood Toyota scoreboard. Colac 2-5-17.
Just starting to get out of reach, isn't it?
Yes, mate, it certainly is.
14 scoring shots to 7.
Can't sing, Buzz, because that clown who sent the message that someone up here thinks they're Rex Hunt. The truth is, Rex Hunt thinks he's Milky Marnie.
Exactly right.
And by the way, mate, the seat's vacant. If you want to come up here and take over, feel free to do so. He's just thinking the world to send crappy messages across the internet, you little loser. Happy to meet you at the back at the end of the game.
Jeez,
too.
now we're
There it
getting
is. He's
some
warmed up.
stousers.
He's warmed up.
Yeah.
Veal knocks it out of the middle. Woodmason, what can he do? Goes to ground. Maloney tries to crash his way through. In there is Monaghan. We'll have a ball up. In the guts. In fact, I'll meet you in the middle of the ground, mate. Let
Don't
everyone have
find
a
the
look.
milkman up.
Mucking around. On the old 61-year-old veteran who used his seniors card last night as Monaghan tries to crash his way through. Dispossessed. Ball. Umpire circling, mate. Just ball it up. It's a ball up right now. Ball it up. Just save 3 or 4 seconds on the clock.
You listen to him.
Eventually. Liam Pritchard producing some of the best pictures you'll ever see.
Best in the business.
Absolute best in the business. His last day, he reckons. Load of crap that is. As the ball comes out of the back, Benson kicks long over Flecos and Travellini. Is that the matchup you've talked about, Kirsch?
It
A
is.
defensive forward.
It is.
Oh, out it comes. Lang on the left boot goes to Kyle Reid. Gets out on the sunny side of the ground. Kyle needs some slip, slop, slap out there.
Have a look at where Travellini is now to where Falekos ended up.
Yep.
So Travellini just pushed really hard forward on that kick, and Falekos was just left stationary, wondering where he was.
Tossed in 5 metres around from home. Will be Reid and Veal.
Oh.
Simpkin went down in the middle of the ground.
Right
Blood
next
was
to the
man.
umpire.
Yep.
Garner hasn't moved here, guys.
McCormack.
Garner hasn't moved after that hit,
Got clear, he hasn't either.
and Simpkins calling out for the trainer.
Monaghan on the outer side in the meantime.
Someone's taking his mouth guard out.
And the ball goes out of play, and there is a bit of concern around Jared Garner.
Come from everywhere for him. Hope everything's okay.
It's just a fair bump coming out of that stoppage.
He's trying to move there, as they do. They're just trying to keep his head still at the moment. They'll keep playing. Now the ball's at the other end for the time being. I wouldn't mind seeing play Just stop to just make sure
he's
he's
okay,
all right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly. Push that on anyone.
We continue though. Veal threw a boot at it. Simpkin, that's Joffe. Wood Mason tumbles it inside 50. Hall read it best. Off hands came off Zybel's head. They go to work at ground level. McMullen dances out of trouble, but he was caught.
He's gone.
Holding the footy. Good effort by big Zach Zybel, Milky, and he'll have a shot from 40
another
out.
one's got a lift.
Oh, no, he's got the wobbly boots on. Don't let him run.
Oh, my God.
Don't let him run.
He can't run.
Mate, what are they doing? Get a stretcher out to him or
No,
something.
they don't want to stretch it because you put the stretcher, he can't come back on.
Oh, have a look at him.
He
They
just wants
can't
to
be letting
play
him to
so
walk
much,
off.
but it's just dangerous having him on the field right now if he's not going to be able to run in straight lines.
Hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Meantime, Zybel from the pocket.
Oh, he's taken over the little Smeagol. And he has kicked a minor score. Zach, first mark on the scoreboard. Zach, need to lift. So Mary's to bring it back in. Ling comes out to the commentary side. McCarthy's got the sit here. Takes the mark, 51 out. It's a big raking left footer, but I don't reckon he's got that quite a kick from 55. He's going back.
No. He's kidding himself.
Gone bang. It's going to land it in the teeth of goals. McGuan's at the back. Ball comes over the top. Ling. Spokes round the body. Gets a quick one. They needed that. Cody Spokes his first. And the Tigers third.
Well, we got one request there, Buzz. We needed a little bit more out of their small forwards, or at least the midfielders going forward at the fall of the ball. And there it was. Perfect spot, front and centre. Snap on goal.
He's kicked a goal again this year, I'm pretty sure. That one's
you went really
right.
good with your last goal kicker.
No, I'm pretty sure this one's
20,
right.
20 for the season.
Come on, Smeagol. 6'8", 44 on the blood tour out of that St Mary's. Colac, 3'6", 24. 20-point margin. Game's not over yet, boys.
No, they definitely need the next one though, Milky. Like,
you've got to get back to that goals to keep the
can't
pressure
allow
up.
St Mary's to kick the next. You've got to get back to back.
Cody Spokes, that's his 21st goal for the year, Milky. Only one behind. So he's a bit of a sharpshooter.
Told you he's kicked a goal
Comes
again.
out to Wood Mason, kicks the ball in front of him. Learson leads. Then tries to some sort of back heel kick. Oh, Maloney, good tackle from Spokes.
Oh, no!
No way.
Chaston, absolute terrible call.
You'll have to have a look at that, Dave, because that was a shocker.
Yep. They've been pretty good, but
Yep.
That Cody Spokes goal was the first goal. On the left side.
look at that.
Just kicks a mung. Blood just judges it best, takes the mark, plays on immediately, spears one into the forward line. Almost off. It was almost going to be out on the floor by Tommy Lang's boot, but it wasn't. No, that was the howler so far, Kirsch.
yeah, got that one wrong.
So we brought in just inside 50.
Nearly 9 minutes gone already. It's not.
Yep, 9 minutes.
6'8", plays 3'6", St Mary's way. Comes to ground level, Banjanin goes to work. Falikos try to get out of the Connors tackle. Copley, excuse me. Beautifully done by Learson, using all his experience. Drives it, Hall read it best. Did a great job. Hillman
Got it. How about that one though?
Did not have the footy at all. Adam Garner, clean hands. Gorwell back to McGuan from 45. Puts it into the Ablett Terrace.
So Gorwell, he was the one running directly at goal,
Yep.
Gorwell, and then handballs to the boundary side. He's just got to keep going forward, the little fella.
Forced McGuan to be on his non-side.
non-preferred.
Who was that was held in the tackle? Was that Hillman?
Hillman,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a free kick.
His attack on the
that was
footy
more
was
of a
real
free kick than Maloney's.
His attack on the footy was real good though on Holt.
So that's Welsh, brings it back in. Kyle Reid, second in line. Hands across McMahon. I'm not sure if it's Hayden or Dillon, but it doesn't matter because he handballs it over the boundary line. He cops a little bit from the Tigers. That's Hayden.
Yeah, maybe if you were up.
Yeah, exactly, Kirsch. Exactly. If you happen to be in front or even a goal down.
Yeah, just in the game, you know.
Get in the game first. Tigers.
Yeah. Maybe they kick a couple more and start throwing you away.
Right below us, Veal, nicely done, but McMahon read it pretty well. Benson was under also.
Oh, that's a free kick.
Banjo came in with his shin.
Oh, that's another one.
Hey, what is going on out there?
Wood Mason had his head over the ball. Banjo sat on it.
Only been the 2 free kicks for the quarter, boys.
Yeah, but
Thanks, Premier Stats.
Tossed up.
Get them right up. That's all you got to do. Just pay the ones that are there. Don't go making them up.
Banjanen ripped it out of the ruck. Bond.
Oh, good mark.
Dowling did brilliantly. He's confronted by
Oh,
Stevens, so
look
he's
at
forced
this.
to kick, but Pritchard got himself out the back. He dropped the mark. Felikos got
He's
his
been
hands
really
clear.
good.
Melican. Cooper Stevens now.
Oh, I'm not sure about the kick.
Kicks quickly. Floyd's got to go. It's a great grab by Hayden McMahon on centre wing. Sorry, Dylan, in fact.
Dylan right in front of us. Spears a little kick into Benson. Benson's got it at half forward. He'll look around. He's got the switch if he wants to go to Dylan McMahon. Decides not to. Just pops it up into the hot spot. Up they go. Oh, Lang. Play on. Dowling. Round the body he goes. Travellini at ground level. Can he pick it up? No, he can't. Dragged off the footy. Floyd. Handball.
Oh, went without
Simpkin
it.
went without what he... Ogarinos!
He had-
Round his body. Got a minus
He had a
4.
couple.
They had 2 in the square as well.
Jeez.
Just sweating on it. The loose ball coming out to the square. And they survive. Colac.
6-9, 45 to 3-6. 24 on the Blood Toyota scoreboard.
Under all sorts of pressure here, the Tigers. Long ball, Veal.
Never going to drop that, was he?
Just sucked the life out of the footy. Takes the mark. Not a heap ahead of the ball for the big man. Just dumps it down the line towards McGuan. McMullen's got a good position here and takes...
There's another one. Don't go muck this.
No.
It's been a great game so far.
They've been good.
Bobby
Yeah.
try really there, but McGuan takes
It's
it.
not a free kick.
Kicks to half forward. Zybel's got a couple to beat. He was up early. Gorwell's in a good spot. Hillman kicks smothered. Learson's darting out in some space. Snap on goal.
Gorwell.
It's going to go good for Lee Gorwell.
Hey, there's those small fellas again, Buzz. We need a lift from the little fellas around the pack, and they're giving us a bit of bite round there. Not us, the game. Giving the game a little bit of bite.
Back in the coach's box momentarily, Kirsch. So, all of a sudden,
I meant just our request.
they just
Good
edge
game.
back. 6-9-45 St Mary's, Colac 4-6-30 on the Blood Toyota scoreboard, Milky.
That's
They-
funny, isn't it? We were saying the right of screen, the Bowen River end has been the scoring end, but Colac are looking dangerous
Yep.
kicking to the city
They are.
end.
Someone corrected us on that as well.
Yeah, Simon
Ritter.
Ritter.
Yeah, Simon
Yes.
Riddick. Who's he think he is? Sack Coaches Association. Up they have Veal. Good palm out of there. Big hands over the top. Simpkin goes deep. Joffe looking for Zybel. Oh, it's just a bit of a wrestle in the goal square. Ball goes over the boundary line. 2 metres around.
And Milky, you've been talking about the Tigers Geelong game, how it's similar. The 19's game was 15 points as well. Jones were down by it. So St Mary's supporters probably don't want to hear that. But
They kicked a couple in 2 minutes to win it too. 2 minutes to go.
Okay, well, as long as we keep it going, we just want an exciting game.
Yep.
Let's close the gap.
Garner wants to come back on, boys. There's no way in the world he can come back on for his own health.
Hands out. Finishes up with your man.
McCormack.
Cormac goes towards goal.
Oh, he's hit the post!
Oh, who was that in the goal square? His fist up.
That was...
Manane, I reckon.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it was Melican, was it?
Melican. What's
Yeah.
he doing down there?
Don't know, he's lost. Jeez, I tell you what,
untouched.
Breeze might have kept that.
Oh, look
that's
out
on the
here.
full.
Ah, that's out on the full.
Oh, they're unravelling a little here.
Here we go.
The nerves are kicking in.
Here we go. Colac inside 50. McCormack's in some space. And he has a chance
What's his
to
leg like?
redeem
Oh,
himself.
no.
No, he's kicked too early.
Well, the umpire...
So, be brought back in. This is Zybel from 55. Pokes it. Jasker's got some work to do against Garner. Sailed out of play. Not a bad result for Colac in the end.
Wasn't a great kick.
No, never floated,
It's
wasn't it?
too skinny.
Luckily it went out of bounds instead of a behind.
Need to pop that up, just top of the square type style. And
Get the small forwards into it.
well, that's right. They've been good this quarter.
Spinning ball out of side. Veal, as he has done all day, wins the tap, knocks it down. Banjanen takes that possession, kicks it out in the Dowling direction. He's busy held. He's playing for the free kick. Looking at the umpire. Nothing doing, says the umpire. Ball it in, 70 out from the Colac goal. On the Blood Toyota scoreboard, they trail 4-7-31 to St Mary's 6-9-45 and been going 15 minutes in this all-important third quarter. They used to call it the premiership quarter in the old days,
They
Buzz.
still do.
Do they?
That hasn't changed.
Oh, I
Still
don't
do,
know.
mate.
Veal
We saw that last night.
tried to get it clear. McCormack fighting for it. Is there a game last night?
It's killing Buzz.
55 out.
Good work, Buzz.
Don't seem to remember it.
Makes
game
you trip
for a
up the
half.
highway to see the old team leave.
Yeah, just for not much, will that?
Yep. was good.
Banjanen puts the fist through it. Monahan read it best though, and then gets clear of Benson. Offers up a high ball. Here comes Sideball. Milky had a couple to beat.
Where are the smalls? Where are the smalls? Here they are.
Ling was
Holding the man! Sideball!
It's going Zach Sideball's way. It is. Kirsch.
Wow.
That was a late
That's
goal.
a sling tackle. He's
I
played the
don't-
sling tackle. Just look at the signal.
We obviously don't get the luxury of a replay, but I'd like to see that again.
He used to provide a replay.
Yeah,
This
well, it's
bloke.
his last day, you reckon?
Yeah,
So
you
we're
don't
not getting
give
no
us stuff.
replays.
You don't give us stuff, Liam. No replays this year, boys. I couldn't care less, he
jeez.
says.
So Sideball.
Very, very important kick this, boys.
This is the biggest kick of the game.
Oh,
Absolutely.
huge.
Really is.
No mistake
He
about
can't
it.
hear the pressure from up here, but this is massive.
From 40, Zach Sideball
Ooh, got hundreds.
has
Never looked good off the boot.
didn't.
Just pulled it straight away, didn't he?
So
Kick
McCormack
two behinds.
and Sideball have had two great sights at goal. They've missed them both. Leaves the scoreboard reading 6-9-45.
They're set up to go long here.
8:32.
See how they're set up? They're
Yep.
certainly not going short.
Going to Tom Lane.
Yep.
Up they go. Oh, Tom Lank, which is a call. Good call, Smeagol. Comes out the back. Glass. No, that's Walters. Did he
Walters.
get one in the back? And umpire said no.
I read the play pretty good, Milky. That's one of my key aspects. Don't know much.
That's not bad. How long have we been going? Two quarters and 17 minutes. You get your first one right. Well done, Smeagol.
Cheers, mate.
Up they go. Veal and Reed. Out the back, Benson. No, that's Benson that finished up with. Sorry, it's Algarinas that gave it to him. Oh, off the little shin there. Tackle on the St Mary's player. Just comes out to Pritchard. What can he do? Gives out the handball. Missed his teammate in Damien McMahon. Colac
kick.
back in attack. A shocking kick. And Welsh, the skipper, just chips in, takes the mark on the outer wing.
Yeah, they did more out of that, didn't they?
Sure did. Copley was on in the middle momentarily. Still kind of is, but Welsh ignores that. It's a good kick.
Great kick.
From Jake Welsh. Finds Pritchard sliding on his knees. Wide in on the outer side. 18 minutes about to tick by in this third quarter of the grand final. Pritchard pops it up. Asks Dowling to fly. Got a good read on it too. Dowling throws a left foot at it. Wood Mason has position A. Well done by
Good
McMahon
spoil from Hayden McMahon.
to keep it live, I guess,
Yep.
by making it go out of play.
And boys, with Jared Garner probably not going to be coming back on,
Well, he's still
Does that
asking the
make it a-
question.
would that
I'm
still
looking
make
at
an
him asking
effect
the
though?
question
With
down here.
they're only going to have the three on the bench to Colac's four
No.
They do.
heading into that final.
Veal smashes it 40 metres. Bouncing ball. Pritchard leads for Lekos. And well, both teams are calling for deliberate. So someone. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. The only one that didn't call for it that time, Milky, was the water boy. He was quite happy with that one.
What do we got? Nearly 20 minutes gone in this third quarter.
Plenty of time. Another 20 minutes left in this quarter.
13-point margin. It's back to Benson.
Oh!
How did that stay in? Kyle Reid spears it in. Doug Bond takes the mark.
Everyone stopped.
Everyone
Went
stopped.
to
They thought it was
sleep.
out of bounds. Everyone thought it was out of bounds. Dougie Bond have a shot. At the 19-minute mark, he's going to kick from 45.
This would deflate them, wouldn't it?
Deflate us. We just want a game, boys.
Had their chances
on.
there, Colac, to get
No,
it back
just
within
keeping an eye on the bench.
under double figures.
Mark coming off. Bond comes in towards goal, and goal umpire doesn't move. He's got two. Dougie Bond. 2-2. And the Blood Toyota scoreboard at 7-9-51 St Mary's to 4-8-32.
Just can't get two in a row, Buzz. I don't think they've had two in a row, have they, for the day? Colac?
Colac. Have a quick look. They have, mate.
they have,
Start of the
okay.
second, Stevens and McGuire.
Righto.
But that's the only time.
Yep.
They've only kicked four.
Yes.
It did look like it that actually gets some momentum to start this third term, but they've just had some missed
Every
opportunities.
time Colac had got within that 2 to 3 goal margin,
Yeah.
St Mary's have been
Do
able
enough.
to peg one back, haven't they?
Yep.
So
Could be a different story if Zybel kicked that goal.
absolutely. If McCormack sailed through, Benson charges. Reed was caught in the middle of the ground, still got his handball clear to Travellini, who slipped. McMahon, he's bobbed up in some important times. Manane for Colac.
An inside-out talk.
I think it's going to stay in just. It does. was out of place. Just repeating that Blood Toyota scoreboard: 7-9-51 St Mary's, Colac 4-8-32 in the third quarter.
And while we're waiting, Buzz, Blood Toyota, thanks to these guys, Blood Toyota, Buckley's, G-Force, Harvey Norman, Edsel Group, TAC and Kempe, bringing this for everyone to listen to. The people behind the scenes, like us, no one sees us.
Just watching the trainers talk to Jared Yarley here.
He's
adamant he's coming back on.
He's pleading his case, isn't he?
Yeah. We know he's the best player out there, but there's no way in the world he could come back on after what we saw.
I think he might be, Kirsch.
They've got a responsibility, surely.
He's got a nod of the head. Play continues. Anyway,
Wood
Mason
Mason
roved it beautifully and kicks it. There's still a pulse for the Tigers.
Talk about much needed goal. 5-8 to 7-9, back to 13 points. They could get a back-to-back goal here, the Tigers, just to give this game some life.
Right, so what happens if Garner gets hit again in the head?
Yep. Yes.
He was out.
He couldn't walk.
They're not letting him on.
No, but I can guarantee you he wants to come back on.
Well, it's a tough one, the balance between player welfare and winning a grand final.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah, it is.
It's the ultimate.
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah.
While you're still 13 points up, I'd be leaving him off the ground. If it get down to, cutthroat.
Similar to that Jack Graham incident last night.
Oh, Jack Graham knew where he was.
Yeah.
It looks like he's just being told to cool his jets. It's hard to read from up here, but it's sort of what it looks like, Milky.
Van Jannen grabs it out of the ruck, comes back to Zybel. Zybel gives it across to McCormick. McCormick, a big ball round the body. He goes. Learson takes a mark. Give him that chance for the back-to-back goal.
Look at
To the unguarded goal square. Riley Hall just gets a fist on it.
Gave him no chance whatsoever there, did he?
Garner got his body in the way. Maybe he let it wobble through, but Riley Hall just happy to fist that out of play.
Jared Garner, boys, just shrugging the shoulders. He
went right over to Keyston and Robertson and just put his arms out and said, "Why aren't you letting me on?" And they sent him straight back.
Yeah.
Giving him taking over some lollies for him. That's a good idea. Bring him up here, mate.
Colac plus 13 for hit-outs, boys.
They've smashed it in the ruck
Penny Darla.
department, that's for sure. As McGuan knocks it clear, ducked his head, the umpire, and then he
played
high and play on.
That's not an advantage either.
No. Melican takes the mark, centre half forward, little chip kick to Spokes, takes the mark, he's 55 out. They've all pressed back, these St Mary's defenders. Look at them, they're all inside the defensive 50. As McMahon twins change seats. Comes out again. Benson marks this one.
Dropped it.
He's back. Garner's back, boys.
He's back on. Ball comes back to Bond, who also dropped it. Then sits on his opponent's back. Comes back to Monaghan. Sends the Tigers into attack. Up they go. Fist away. Back to McMullen. Does really well. Over to the little Davey Warner in Copley. Davey Warner look-alike. Oh, Floyd. Did a Toby Green there, I reckon. Ball comes out the back. Was that Benson at ground level? Tries to trap the footy. Oh, the umpire's letting this go. Now we will ball it up. Out of wing. 7-9-51 Kirsch, sorry. 5-8-38.
I just can't see how Jared Garner
I can't believe it.
I cannot believe it.
He was knocked out.
I understand, like you said, Buzz, the line between winning the grand final, but what we saw was not good.
Learson got his handball clear. Floyd is a left foot up. McGuan, can he mark? Not quite. Jeez, McMullen's played a good game of footy. Gathers this, has some time. Not a great kick though. Stiffy, your man. Here he is. Stiffy.
Plenty of time.
From 60.
25 and a half.
Heads towards McGuan. He's coming late. Falls off the pack.
Here numbers in the square.
Goes again, Jake McGuan. And kicks it.
Wow, we've got a game.
Here we go. Grand finals alive.
Single figures, boys. First time, I reckon, for the game.
The start was 0-0.
Yeah, smart ass. 7 points.
Wow.
So on the Blood Toyota scoreboard, it's St Mary's 7-9-51 to Colac 6-8-44, and it's a 25-minute mark ticked over.
Now, Buzz, this is what we discussed before the game about those grand final demons.
Yep.
Now, half-time last year, they probably would have thought they're in a great position to win the grand final. Half-time today, they probably think they're in a great position. Now they're being challenged. What do they do now, St Mary's, to respond?
And I reckon if you're a Colac player, Kirsch, I reckon you'd be saddling up next to Jake Welsh and just mentioning, geez, imagine if you...
Yeah, just a couple.
another one.
Just a couple.
And Jannon grabs it out of the ruck. Intercepted by Monahan. Goes to the
Oh,
other. Oh,
had
that
to
double-fisted
possess it,
throw
yeah.
just about. Goes, sends St Mary's into attack. Simpkin throws a boot at it but misses. Tries to lock it up to Melican and we'll have a ball up. 20 out from the St Mary's goal.
Just seeing Kirsch Garner's point of being thrown forward for Colac.
I'm really concerned for him, to be honest.
Jared going, oh, it's just a throw, and he got pinged for it too. Did Liam McCarthy.
I actually don't know if he had control.
Sorry?
Did you say Adam's been?
Adam Garner, yeah, for
Yeah,
Colac.
thrown forward. Yeah, Jared Garner also forward for St Mary's.
Who's back for him?
Oh, that was definitely a throw, though, I thought.
Yeah. This to just take the sting out of it. Maloney. Ben having his first scoring opportunity.
There's no certainty.
He's no certainty, Benny. But you'll know the quality player he is, but he can float one every now and then. You won't mind me saying that, Beamer. Coached him in the midfield.
Doesn't float that one, Kirsch.
He
Puts
does
it
not.
straight
He
over
liked
the
that
goal
one.
umpire's hat.
He liked that one too. He gave it the double cobras.
So that on the Blood Toyota scoreboard, that takes St Mary's to 8-9-57, back out to 13 points, to Colac 6-8-44 at the 27-minute mark of this third quarter.
Yep, it's a great kick under pressure because they were coming at him and coming at them.
7 goals this quarter, Milky.
Yep.
I should go for 48 minutes then.
Well, the second quarter had, what?
4 goals, 5.
Yeah, 4 goals, and we went for 35 minutes.
So we're back in the middle. Monahan just lost his grip on the ball. He fights again. Simpkin tries to fist it forward. Stevens couldn't mark.
Well
Clever
done.
gather
Didn't need to
though.
give
Monahan under all sorts of pressure. Was he caught high? He was.
Hard not to.
Little man.
Knocked him off his saddle.
Monahan. Jeez, his kick has to be good.
What was the kick?
Maloney gathers and his handball's pretty good. Garner, can he gather? He does. Just pokes one up. Lang will mark. And does. Clean hands, Tommy Lang. Now, can he get up and release someone? I think he's just outside his range, Lang. From 55, he roosts it.
Oh,
Reed's got the
Reed
sit.
corner.
And he marks in the forward pocket.
That should never happen, should it?
The shocking kick there from
Monahan.
Monahan, yeah.
Shocking kick.
If there's one place you don't want to turn the ball over, that is there. In the middle of the ground. This would be huge. 2 in a row.
Kyle Reed from deep in the forward pocket. Works it around.
Not enough.
Minor score. First score for the big man.
Well, he hasn't had an influence on the game, the big fella.
Couple of games in defence for Geelong AFL this season as 23rd man playing forward this afternoon.
Not happy with himself.
So it's Simpkin. Lockie comes out from fullback, comes down the commentator's side wing. Oh, there's Monahan again, gives it across to Spokes. Spokes, it's all St Mary's, unless McCork can get there. Good hit. Learson, clever hands over the top to Simpkin.
Here he is.
Mongrel floater over to the slime
back.
boy. Slime time! And it doesn't curl. Minor score, his first score for the day.
What a great hit, McCormack and Riley Hall, was it?
Neither of them shirked, did they?
It's terrific.
McMahon goes to McMahon.
Yep, go, mate. Wow.
Just had a bit more time then.
He did have a little bit more time.
Yeah, when
He actually
because
could
he
have
had
had a
the
bounce.
Jets.
He could have had a bounce.
He should
Yeah,
have
that's
had
right.
faith in
He's
the
got quick.
pace that he has.
Yeah.
Goes very short, risky kick. Goes through the legs of Travellini and out of play.
If you call like you need to get a goal in this next couple of minutes, 29.5 minutes gone, just to peg it back to 7 points.
Yeah, mentally going in at three-quarter time under double figures
Yep.
It's a bit harder.
will do them wonders.
Colac playing for their lives for a quarter. St Mary's been playing for their lives for about 12 weeks.
Yep.
Crying for the free kick there was Monahan, doesn't get it. Borgarinas tackles him over the boundary line and umpire says we'll throw it in. This time 40 around from the Colac goal. 13 points the margin. We've ticked over 30 minutes. So we'll be interested to see how far this one goes. Kirsch. Throw in. Up they go. Veal should win this one. It's double fisted away by Banjanin. Garner wrapped up in a tackle. Umpire, what's he doing? He's going to ping him.
This is my worry with Garner.
Yeah. the head there.
Yeah, he
especially.
crashed the ground then.
It was a
Big Veely.
polarising tackle.
Yeah. Likes a tackle, big fella. Play on, says Veal, goes, bombs it into the hot spot. You've got McGuan, and you've also got Zybel at ground level. You've got Learson. Can he dish it off? McGuan tried to pick it up. Woodmason's in there. He tried to get a kick to it, but umpire circling, be a ball up. 20 metres out from the Colac goal. 31 minutes ticked over. 13 points the margin on the Blood Toyota scoreboard.
Jeez,
Got to get one here.
Had numbers at ground level then,
Didn't know
Kirsch.
what.
Yep.
Just couldn't get a look at goal. Tossed up. 15 metres out. McGuan tries to rip it out of the ruck. Couldn't. Players fighting tooth and nail for it at ground level. Spills clear. Learson tucks in, as
Umpire
does
letting it
Zybel. With the ball up in pretty much the same position. Half an hour's ticked by. 31 is gone. There's just seconds left of this third quarter.
All minutes.
Veal shoves Banjanin out of the way. Got his kick away. Was smothered.
Oh,
McGuan.
McCarthy was there, wasn't it?
Yeah, bit of everything.
It's a great tackle by McMullen.
Was that McCarthy's way up there?
It's hard to tell in that scrum. There was
don't think
so
so,
many
mate.
numbers.
No, it was the 5 and not the 6.
So this ball's going to be kept in play by Veal.
We're right in the goal square. Veal jumps early. Banjanin wanted to get it over,
not
and
what
they
they
do a
wanted.
pretty good job.
Yep.
St Mary's to see it.
Back to 2 straight
Over
kicks,
the line.
boys. 8-10 plays 6-10.
We couldn't have extra time, could we, boys? Could have happened today.
Wilbur,
Jumped early.
seriously, I'm calling you Wilbur because if that comes out, mate, that'd be the biggest Nostradamus in the history of the world.
It almost happened this morning.
Oh, good. He's been really good, hasn't he?
Yep.
Paddy Dowling just settles down the St Mary's side. 32 and a half gone. Dowling decides just to pump it long. Down the wing he goes. Hillman goes for the big fly at the back. Doesn't take the mark though. McMahon for Lekos, who's been good. He's dispossessed though. Comes out to Stevens. He's wrapped up by 2 St Mary's players. Umpire's letting it go. Comes out to Pritchard. Floyd's there as well. Floyd ends up dishing off the handball. Lockie Simpkin goes out to Woodmason. Have they got time, the Tigers?
Yeah.
He's looking for
Got
Learson.
to use the overlap.
He's going to be... There's the hooter. 3/4 time on the Blood Toyota scoreboard. 8-10-58 plays. That's St Mary's. Plays Colac 6-10-46. 12 points the margin. 1 quarter to go for this 2019 Blood Toyota Grand Final.
Welcome back. Final term.
It is game on, Buzz.
It is Matthew
Let's
Kershaw.
get excited.
Last quarter calling for me, Kirsch.
No, it's not.
I tell you what, when it's you're done. You don't get invited to the best and fairest.
Yep.
And you don't get invited to the breakfast. You know people have said he's had time. And then I just get presented with a bottle of pepper jack from the boys. So they're actually ushering me out the door.
They've brought your car around the front as well.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, Uber's on its way.
They're making sure that I get in and get the hell out of here.
Well, Milky, as much as it is your moment, I'd like to just remind you that it was the grand final last quarter to be
No,
played.
mate, this is what it's all about. And I'll tell you what, Kirsch, I'll tell you what the most important 2 minutes of a grand final is coming up. Whoever can kick the first goal, I reckon nearly wins the game.
Gee, it would help, wouldn't it?
I'd like to agree with you there, because if Colac kicked the first,
Yep,
they're up and about.
that's it, exactly.
And if St Mary's kick the first, well, then does it put a little bit of
Colac-
doubt on
puts Colac
Colac
back
as
on their
to...
heels.
Yeah, well, you got to come back from 3 goals down,
Yep.
don't you? So, and 3 goals down in the last quarter in a grand final was a big deficit. So, it's all a bit of mind games in this first 0 to 5 minutes, I reckon. It's just really going to... There's nothing to be... No holding back now.
Colac's won the second quarter, 2-5 to 2-1.
Yep.
They won the third quarter. They kicked 4-5 to 2-2.
Yep.
So they're inching
Biggest.
ever so close.
Well, that first quarter, they kicked St Mary's 3-7 in the
3-7
first.
to
Yeah.
zip. That's obviously where
Could come
that's
back
where
to
they've
haunt
lost
them.
it at this stage. But
And, you know, with a bit of
absolutely
luck,
could come back.
with a bit of luck in the
Absolutely.
running, then Colac probably could have been maybe another goal closer. They probably deserved to be another goal closer in that third quarter with Hillman's shot. You know, Zybel missed an easy one. McCormack hit the post.
Yep.
If Gall
So this-
didn't handball,
Yeah, so there's certainly been moments where they've you know, had chances to narrow the margin from 2 goals to maybe 1 goal, or even closer.
You'd have to say they've made more mistakes than St Mary's.
Yep, they have.
Hindsight is an incredible thing.
Up and that more times than St Mary's.
Yep. But
there's a couple who can hold their heads up. Veal and Felikos, I reckon they've been sensational.
Yeah.
Here we go.
See who's going to lift in the last quarter.
Final term of the grand final. All to play for. Veal sticks his knee through Banjo, then follows up with him, Milky.
Oh, yeah, just
Drag him
stayed
down,
in,
though.
he said.
The big Banjo dragged Veal down, so it was almost a free kick if you're going to be fair dinkum.
Well,
But the big Banjo,
Thought he was after him at ground level. He's eating him. In the centre circles, Banjanen wins this one. That's McCormack fighting for it. Had a good third quarter. He did. Kirsch's man.
Yep.
Miraculous recovery from the 4.5-hour phone conversation between the two last night.
he's got bleeding ears, mate. Seriously. What's wrong with you, mate? I'm bleeding from the ears.
Bikes are off your chops.
Up they go. Banjanen wins this one, knocks it into the path, Monahan. But it's
win that
McMahon who chips in. Spokes, Cody is there.
Oh, umpire. Got himself
McMahon's got a
involved.
free kick.
Yep.
Didn't see that one. What was the signal?
Too high.
Too high. He finds his teammate in Harry Ling, centre wing. Ling, a little bit undecided, not quite sure where to go. Decides just to pop it long, down the line. Oh, he's just got went for his own on there, Dougie Bond. Picked up by Floyd, Ethan, fisted away from him. Ling again, wrapped up in the tackle by Learson and Woodmason. And we'll have a ball up. Right in front of the commentary here in front of it. 12-point margin. Just about to, come on.
Big call, boys. I reckon Kane Leeson's going to win it for him. Go on now.
Here we go.
30 minutes
Nostradamus,
out, that call.
Spence. Spills clear. Benson, nearly dropping the footy. Spokes tumbles it. Ethan Floyd, he's got a good speed on him. We know that. Here's Wilbur's man. Stripped off it. Not going to win it like that, Wilbur.
No.
Wood Mason.
Just coach things, I just reckon.
Just read out the stats, Will. Stop predicting stuff.
Smeagol's more important. He gets fined every time he gets called Smeagol.
I can't wait for Kane Leeson to win the game now.
Yeah.
Floyd falls just inside 50. Does a good job, Ethan
He
Floyd.
did do a good job.
Spills clear. Simpkin, can he do something special?
Look
Oh,
my God, he kicked it from there! He's kicked the impossible from the Gary Ablett pocket! Unbelievable!
That has given this game some
Wow!
life. That is the goal of the day, certainly from the Harvey Norman highlights, Buzz. Wowee!
And it's game on! This is what we wanted, Buzz.
Boys, I wasn't going to say it, but guess who I tipped for the best on ground? Lockie Simpkin, and what do you know?
That's Jonathan.
That's
mate.
Jonathan, though. That you can't. Just because his surname's Simpkin doesn't mean they share a medal.
I honestly thought it was Lockie. The 2-7, sorry.
And who he admitted himself, he's a shocking kick. But he's managed to centre that one. Veal tries to grab it out of the middle, goes back. In there is McCormack. Tries to pick up the footy, can't. Tackled.
Wow. We've got a game. We have got a game.
6 points the margin.
Like you said, the
Nearly
first goals.
3 minutes just clicked over. I said the first goal was very important.
Yeah.
Didn't expect it to come from the pocket, though.
No, we didn't.
Veal back flips it. Jack Blood goes and picks it up.
he shouldn't have
and
come
hauls
off
it
his
across.
opponent.
He's the pace. Comes out to Dowling, who's been really good for St Mary's. Sends it forward. Lang and his mate Bond, both happy to see that over the boundary line. And the St Mary's crowd call for a free kick, but there was nothing there. 55 out now from the St Mary's goal. 6 point margin, Buzz. Wow-wee.
Far out. What a game of footy. What a grand final.
Oh.
Jeez, Banjanen got rid of Veal.
Oh.
Walters went after it. McCormack emerges with it. Kirsch's voice ringing in his ears. One down. Maloney. Right football. Does it fly out of play? It does. I reckon that beat Tom Lang. It'll be brought in by Campbell Floyd.
He's got nothing wrong down the line. That's it. Oh.
Big floater. Just find your man in McCormack.
That's his 48th touch.
Yeah.
He's
I
looking
think he's bleeding out of the
best
left ear,
on
Buzz.
ground.
I think he's bleeding left ear. I think he must have had the phone up to last night. Goes down the line. Big target here. But it's just knocked away from, I reckon that was Garner out there. Ball still goes forward. Big Jake McGuan.
Another on the
that's out
full.
the full too.
Another one.
I thought it stayed in.
Free kick to McMullen, who's played really well. Spears the ball in. Oh, Learson, your man, Smeagol. Then applies the tackle. Comes out to Ethan Floyd, who's lifted in this last quarter. Gets off the handball to Spoke.
Oh,
Gets
well
the
done.
rebound, done really well. Left foot up and under to the the arc. Needs a Zybel mark. Comes away. Big Jake McQuan takes the crumbs. He's got Garner! Takes the mark.
Look at the numbers in front of the ball.
Look at Hillman screaming for
he
it.
said I'm a backman, I'll kick it. He said,
this.
us
He has
backmen
to
can
now.
kick goals, he said.
I'm kicking this to level the scores.
Ah.
That's what he said.
Well, they moved him forward in that second quarter, Buzz, like you called it.
I might be wrong, Buzz, but I'm pretty sure he's kicked 12 goals this year. Is that right?
He has kicked
Yes.
12.
12. See, I'm-
Smeagol on the money. Smeagol on the
It's my...
This is a huge kick.
It's my role for
huge
the-
kick. In
for the
comes
team.
Garner. Only 40 out distance. No!
He's happy with it too. He said, get around me.
Colac Tigers
Wow.
have come from the clouds.
Now, Buzz, this is the moment. What are you thinking? What are they thinking?
Holy, this
Now it's
is
just
where
in
the
your head.
freckle just starts
It
twitching
starts to get a
first.
little bit nervous. 50 cent, 10 cent, 50 cent, 10 cent. That's what's going on right down there.
Oh, no, it's not happening again. Extraordinary. She's all tied up. 8-10 apiece on the Blood Toyota scoreboard.
It's just those little wins just there that just...
Just the Macca's little wins, isn't it?
Yep, that's what...
Smeagol.
They're not a
Smeagol.
sponsor. They're not a sponsor, Will.
Jared McCormack's been huge this quarter in these first 5 minutes.
Here we go. Back in the middle. We're all tied up for the first time since the ball was thrown up to start the game. Blood. He was winged. Copley caught
Too
high.
high, yep, that one was there.
To the boos of the Colac crowd, but it was there.
Intensity
Gonna show you.
good.
Copley. Blood and Walters wrestling.
how'd they get that out of the
Cavallini's
chain?
burst
Yeah,
clear.
Cavallini.
He's 80 from home. Squares it. Just short of Reed. Felikos been terrific. Lost the footy though. Stevens, that was a big win. Big ground level footy that was. And they clear their lines. Simpkin kicked the miraculous goal. Connors did a good job on him though. Gathers now Nick Connors. Zeidel comes for him. Gets his kick away. Hillman, does he do enough? Probably gave away a free kick if it wasn't a mark to Paddy Dowling. It's probably 50.
It is 50th. They're going to be
close.
serious. Then he's let him go and
Yeah.
run around the mark. In he goes. Or Floyd. Oh, just an uncontested mark there. I reckon that's Lang.
Yep.
Tommy Lang to put St Mary's back in front, regardless of what he kicks here. But he's only 25 out. Surely Cody Spokes coming off. He doesn't look right to me. Carrying a wing.
Carrying his arm, yep.
Yep. He's off. Heading straight to the trainer, I'd guess.
I think he's right.
Maybe
Oh, yeah.
just funny running.
Hasn't kicked one today, has he, Lang?
Lang, nope.
No,
has
No,
not
it's
couple of
scored as
34,
yet.
34 for the season.
15 in the three finals too.
That's smeat stuff they come out there with Kirsch.
Yeah. Averaging 2.4 a game.
Lots of booze. In he comes.
Oh, he stabbed at it.
He stepped
Yeah,
at
he
it,
has.
he leant back,
Stabbed
he
at
kicked
it.
a
Yeah.
minor score, but that is the difference in the scoreboard,
Yep.
that minor score. 8-11 plays 8-10 on the Blood Toyota scoreboard. 7.5 minutes gone of this final quarter.
Like
Of
you
the
said,
Blood
Kirsch,
Toyota
though,
Grand
it's just,
Final.
It's just in the back of our minds. And
Yeah, it's going to be, for
definitely
sure.
was on.
Simpkin
Oh,
plays
Had
on
to be better
Mums
than
it.
that.
Lang off his hands. He tried to mark it. Can he keep it in? He does. Pretty reasonable job. Then lays the tackle. We'll have a ball up just inside 50. Oh, it's come clear.
Oh, he's
Somehow.
let it go, the umpire.
McMahon emerges with it. Dances clear too. Snaps
Got
on
him.
goal. And he found Doug Bond. What happened there? How did that ball stay in play? There's a bit of push and shove between Travellini and Floyd, but
I reckon the Colac players actually
That's
were just
twice.
expecting it for the umpire to call a whistle
But
and
now
they
there's
stopped.
some-
That's twice they've done it.
Yep.
Just
They
stopped
haven't
the
stopped.
play
They
with no
haven't
whistle.
stopped once. St Mary's, they just keep going.
Doug Bond to put the margin
won't
to
miss.
He
7
won't miss.
points. In he
Doesn't.
comes.
Oh, he stabbed at it too, but
It's safe enough.
7 points.
7 points it is on the Blood Toyota scoreboard. 9-11-65. Colac 8-10-58.
Just that
Well,
extra
we've got a
point
grand
as well.
final, boys. Thank goodness.
yeah, I'll take it back a couple of steps. Just Lockie Simpkins kicking.
Yeah.
It was a terrible kick in. It was to a one-on-one, but it was a floater to no advantage. All the numbers were on this side of the ground, on the commentary side of the ground. So you're better off just kicking long to a contest rather than trying to pinpoint a 50-50 on the move.
They've been good. They've had 11 occasions where they've brought it out from full back, and I don't reckon they've executed it very well, Kirsch.
No.
Up they go again. Veal, who's been fantastic, knocks it over to Manane. He's wrapped up in the tackle. High is the call. Comes back out. Monahan over Slime. Hillman gets it across to Manane.
He had a look.
He did have a look. gets bumped off the footy. Garner back on his feet, gives it over to Benson, spears it down, comes out to Stevens, goes back and gets it again and keeps his feet, does really well, but dishes out the footy. McCarthy, who's been quiet. McCormack has not though. He dishes out the handball over to Monahan, back to McCorkle. What's he got? He's got Teflon.
James McCorkle.
McCormack, can't get out. Ethan Ford, he's had a good last quarter.
Plenty of overlap.
Yeah, he goes across to Falekos, goes across to Woodmason, loves the goal, does Stiffy, has a bounce, got time to steady. Oh, just kicks it off the instep.
There's a whistle. He's been pushed after he kicked it, has he?
Yep.
Why would you take it back and why wouldn't you push it down, make it downfield?
Depends when the contact was.
The umpire, one's calling it at the top of the square, and one's calling it
Hang on,
here.
he's coming over too.
Does he have the dishes?
How can it be?
No, it's
He obviously, no, but he must have pushed him after he kicked it because I followed the footy and he was still standing up.
Yeah, he pushed him.
So it's down the ground.
He pushed him and he'd obviously dived himself.
Does he have the leg from him?
Yeah, does he have the journey?
That kick there looked
A year ago he might have.
Tired.
I reckon
tired.
Stiffy's struggling. This is everything. He's got everything he's got here, Stiffy Woodmason. In he comes. He's a beautiful kick of the footy. No, it's going across the face of goal. The top of the square, fist away. McGuan grabs the footy. Can he do anything with it? He's wrapped up in a tackle by about 4 St Mary's boys. There'll be a ball up right at the top of the square. 7 points the margin.
Not a bad result in the end.
Wasn't the crowd found its voice too?
Yeah.
A lot of St Mary's juniors down here to the right. Very vocal.
Great to see. Join their
Footy.
grand final. What a grand final it is. Top of the goal square. Oh,
He got it too!
it's touched.
Oh,
It was
touched.
smothered. Shoot down. Smothered by 2 pairs of hands, Milky.
We pleaded for the little fellas to come into the game, and they have.
Haven't
Yep.
Boys,
Get your fleet.
that is the important
So everything's
behind.
going to be long here.
they? It is.
You're still going to get your extra time.
Ling
Schlegel.
plays on.
Yeah, or Lee.
Dowling was up early.
Lee's
Blood
just get it.
raises the arms, does brilliantly. Jack Blood. Composure to the logo.
Stevens.
Stevens. Good body work. Got the mark. Got a push.
Pushed him out then.
Travellini was caught without it. Umpires put the whistle away. No.
Oh, young
Missed the first
fella.
one.
Young fella's made a mistake there.
Travellini with the
Gave him a
footy.
decent shove in the back.
Yeah, he did.
Right below us, Jesse Travellini wipes the hands and then puts it towards Lang, who's got a ride. Veal just shoved Lang out of the way. Big tackle, huge tackle. Matty Copley plays on. Benson from the edge of the square towards Dowling.
There's a push.
Loses his feet. Play on the call. Falikos, does he keep
He's
it in?
fumbled a
He's
lot.
fumbled it.
He's fumbled a lot
McMahon.
for Lakos.
It's a good follow-up tackle, right?
Oh, the ball
He's
up.
been so good that there's been
Yes.
about the last half a dozen times
Yep.
he's fumbled, and it's been critical. It's not pressure, he's just got to be clean.
Yes, in danger here. 6 points the margin. Up they go. Oh, Learson, the man who's going to win the game for Colac, kicks it down the line. McMahon drops what he should have taken. Chipping in on that occasion. Was it McCarthy? The big tick? No, it was. Doesn't matter who it was because it's in front of Woodmason now. What can he do? Can't. He leaves the footy behind. Manane in there, wraps him up in a tackle. They'll have a ball up. It'll be 60 out from the St Mary's goal.
Monahan's got cramp, boys. I saw him stretching the calves, so tired bodies.
Up it goes, Spanjanen down. McMahon was caught. Copley lost his footing. Battle on at ground level. Orgarinos is trying his best to get it out of there, but nothing doing. So 9-11 plays 8-11 on the Blood Toyota scoreboard. 65 plays 59 in the grand final of 2019. Benson caught by McCormack. The ball up. 14 minutes is approaching.
Colac got an extra number around this stoppage with Riley Hall being the +1 behind the ball.
Veal takes it out of the ruck. Colac with
that's
numbers
high.
had to be a free kick.
They used the extra number here. It's no use Leeson just standing there because he's the extra.
It's Brendan Monahan towards Garner. Jaska's good at that. Got him drafted, really. Ball goes out of play.
Anglesey boys, we just
Yep.
Yes.
got the friendly dash. Like that,
Yes.
Goose. That's brilliant. Out of side, spinning ball. That's why I'm calling it. Veal taps it clear, gets it over to Monahan, who in turn puts it in front of Monahan. It's McMahon who picks it up, goes around the body. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. Out on the full. Like I'm going to be tonight. full. And here comes. This is Lockie Simpkin. This is the one who didn't kick the goal, Smeagol.
Yep, no, that was my
Lockie
bad.
Simpkin spears the pass, looking for diving little
Lockie
slip catch there from Brendan
Simpkins'
Monahan.
foot skill is worrying.
Usually a good kick as well.
Well, not today.
Monahan into the forward arc. Up they go. Oh! Fucking mark!
Big Duke!
Big Duke from Ghana. Adam Garner kicked the last goal for the Tigers. This again to make scores level.
It's a big kick though from out there, isn't it?
He
grab,
signalled
though.
straight away though.
Wasn't
Oh,
it?
he
Good
did
grab.
signal. He said, I'll do this again.
Make it a draw.
This to tie things up at the almost 16-minute mark of this last quarter. Gee, they've both lifted. Both clubs. It goes without saying they're playing for their bloody lives.
They are.
In he comes. Garner. Bang!
Oh, look at
big
that
one.
wobble.
Important point.
Yep.
Important point.
Now, he kicked it like a backman then.
Yep. This is them squatting kick out here.
Oh, that's going to be long, we know that much.
Yep.
Usually Travellini takes
Doesn't
them,
kick
but
in.
Ling's now got
do
the
that.
duties. He just has to get it out of there. Does, right below us. Lang has to go. Malikan got the fist. Monahan's kick was smothered. Dowling bobbed up.
Oh.
Garner, there was a whistle. They take the advantage though. Blood arches the back, takes a bounce, doesn't come back to him. Ball stays in. Loops it over. Reed was a little bit slow.
Out of
Good tackle
bounds.
by Stevens, who gives him a couple to the back. Big Cooper.
He's been good this last quarter. Cooper
Yes.
Stevens.
Yep.
Yeah, he has.
But they still out of even had all that mucking around this. St Mary's gained probably 80 metres.
Yep.
Walters is running with Garner by the look of things too, just below us as well. Veal pumps it
too
down,
high.
follows
High.
up his own work. It was a high fend off. Nothing said the umpire. Hall drops on he usually takes. Connors,
Ducked
is he
your head.
caught high? He
Ducked his
does.
head.
Umpire.
Oh, Chaston, you got sucked in!
That was terrible.
He
ducked his
deliberately
head.
ducked his head.
It was a good tackle.
It was.
Nick Connors below us. Heads down the
Put his head
line.
under the armpit.
Lang again. Malikan's got best
Oh.
position, nearly the diving mark. Garner
Garner.
got a foot to it. Bond's a left footer. This is not out of the realm of possibility, but he's smashed over the line by Cooper Stevens.
Having a good last half, Cooper Stevens.
To be honest, boys, I never realised how important contested marking would have been in this game. Just being kicks so often down the line, and it's the likes of Zybul just need to be able to take those marks.
Spinning ball. 30 out from the St Mary's goal. Veal and Banjanin has been at it all day. Banjanin goes back, gets it, comes out Stevens, kicks it into his own player, comes out Spokes, gives it to Veal, tries to crash his way through. Jeez.
Oh, got to kick it.
Then it comes back, goes to ground, the St Mary's player. There's Learson, like he's going to win the game, according to Smeagol, but it's not happening at the minute. Right on the 50 arc.
But guess what,
with
mate?
17 and a half gone.
Guess what, Milky? What does a kick? What does a goal do for Colac?
Oh, it hasn't happened yet, Smeagol. You're talking like it's happened.
It's going to.
You've
I
seen in the
know.
future.
I just know.
On the
Still
pain
at
of
the plus
50.
one here.
Banjanin gains another 5 metres or so as Falikos held on to. He's ridden into the turf and he'll get a free kick right in front of the Colac faithful. They're happy about
So
it.
Veal's going to be the
Wait for that.
spare here. Veal is the extra. Oh, you can't go off the ground now. You're the extra. Because Banjanin actually took Learson.
Falikos drives it down the line. Hall's good here. Drops another one. Ling lost his footing. Wood Mason tackles him. The umpire's
What are you
What are
pointing
you
at,
doing?
mate?
It just
Make a damn decision.
goose.
Especially 18 minutes left as well, Kirsch. You want your best players on.
Yeah,
now.
I just I know he's got to get a rest.
I think they're
So it's a
giving
tough
spell
one.
for the last 5.
Yeah, it's pretty
Up they
right.
goes. Zybel
Jumps over
grabs
him.
it, then jumps over it. Walters tries to take it out of there. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Goes nowhere. Umpire will ball it up again. Big jump there from Zybel, wasn't it?
Colac have had the 72 tackles to St Mary's 62. for the
Banjanin
match.
went
Blocked
straight
his
at
run.
Zybel then,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, McCorkle.
Fend
I
off.
mean, the fend off.
Fend off.
Oh, he's
Oh,
played the free kick again.
no, he didn't. He said he handballed it.
Good tackle. Umpire, what are you doing this time? Having a mare there, old Baldy. Can't get away from the play, can he?
No.
19 minutes gone. 65 plays 59 in the decider. What a grand final this has turned into. Spokes will be first there. Gets away from Maloney, Cody Spokes. And then wobbles one.
Got
Simpkins
him.
going to mark off his chest. Big contest this.
Who's
Hall
there to
has
help
to
him?
go at ground level. Garner's there. That's Adam Welsh, the skipper. Twice he's lost a grand final as captain. The ball's just outside the paint of 50 with the ball up.
Where's Liz?
He's there. I saw him.
Where is he, Smeagol?
He went into
Where
the
is
forward
he,
line
Smeagol?
because, well, St Mary's had the spare and he was able to get down there.
Tossed up just outside 50. Zybel puts his
who's
Move, the
fist
forward's
to
got
it.
to move.
Here comes Welsh, tackled by
he's thrown that.
Gorwell. He threw that out. Ling, Benson had to be quick.
Here.
Jaska was corralled. Orgarinos, can he be clean? He was. Clever handball, releases Ling, who then was caught. Did he get his boot to it just in time? Connors, Welsh, do they get out of trouble? The handball missed its target. Walters inside 50 again.
You're kidding!
It's gone all the way through.
It did everything but went straight until the last second.
Do you know what's happened? For the first time, it's at the 20-minute mark, 23-minute mark of the last quarter. Colac hit the front. First time.
Wow. Well, you only need to be in front at the end.
Sorry, 21-minute mark of the first quarter. 20-45.
Jeez.
Wow-wee.
That might have been Kane Leeson, boys, but
Big long sleeves.
a
You
long
just
sleeve.
said you got confused with the long sleeves, Smeagol.
yeah.
Yeah,
Still plenty of time left in this game.
absolutely. Ain't over. But they've made a game of it, haven't they? Both sides. Comes out of the middle, keeps his feet, does spokes, sockers it off the ground. Oh, doesn't take the mark. Learson gets a handball across to...
Goal! The big backman's kicked another one! My hat, Simpkin was huge in that contest in the stoppage. Get the ball forward. Horrible mistake by the St Mary's player. Who was that? Was that Welsh who dropped that mark?
Yeah, I think it was. Milky. Learson was involved.
21 and a half. God, 7 points to the favour of the Tigers.
My
Well,
hat.
3-7 to nothing at quarter
I
time.
love. There's something's got to. They got to roll the dice here,
Just
St
had to
Mary's.
be a mark there, didn't it?
Now they've gone one without on the wing here. They are going -1 on the wing.
So
No,
what- so what
Travellini's
are they-
having to push through.
All right, so we're back in the middle. The two relief
Huge
ruckmen
clearance.
are in there. McCormack tackled, lost the footy. Maloney dives after it. They need him. Copley wobbles at the half forward. Well done by Floyd. He read it best. Orgarinos dances through one, dances through two. Got his handball clear.
Gone.
No. Holding the ball.
See, that was more of a handball than certainly
Yeah,
others I've
yeah.
seen.
And it's Luke Hillman.
22 tackles, boys.
Well, someone in the middle is
Colac
not good here. Jaron McCormack is not good after that that contest.
Hillman
Well down.
That was when Maloney come flying through, I think.
He's been
goes
best on
down the
the
line. Here
Garner.
comes Garner again. Through his hands. Maloney got his handball clear.
Oh, good
Jeez.
tackle from the big
Garner
Garner.
pulverised
Last
Dylan
quarter he's
McMahon.
I didn't see what happened, boys,
No,
but it
neither
was.
did I.
Boys,
I
thanks,
saw
to,
Maloney come flying through terrifically, like head over the ball.
thanks to Premier Stats, Colac have had 24 tackles to St Mary's 13 for this quarter.
Zybel goes up. They try to take it out of the ruck. Then Zybel goes back to try and get the footy again. High tackle on that one. I agree with that one. Against Fleckos in the favour of Jack Blood. Plays on immediately. They've got an extra player.
Oh, no.
McCormack! So side and drops him.
Far out. You won't see
Elliott
that again. That was extraordinary. Buzz, what happened?
Simpkin round the body he goes, but they got the benefit of having an extra player. Damien McMahon, hands out. He goes, gets it across to Pritchard, takes a bounce, looking to pass it off to someone. He's got McMahon.
Oh,
Bang!
nice kick.
Hayden McMahon.
How does he get space?
Well,
It
they
should
had
never have
extra
happened.
one. See, 'cause McCormack will come off.
Yeah.
McCormack come off,
Far
sorry.
out.
McCormack comes off, and they had an extra one.
They need him. They need
Oh,
him back
he's been
out there,
best on.
McCormack.
Where did he go straight?
Yeah, he's gone straight under the bench.
Yeah. So
Wow.
and Floyd is Floyd.
Yep.
Campbell Floyd
Saw.
limping off too.
Saw. Right at home, Milky.
Hayden McMahon comes in. This to make the margin a behind.
munged it.
It's a wobbly kick. We might get that extra time, Smeagol.
Yeah.
Okay, so Simpkin can't kick this in, and it has to go
Floyd,
along.
massive loss there. Campbell Floyd limping off.
Floyd and McCormack
McCormack,
off in this
two of their big
critical
names.
last couple of minutes.
And Veal's off as well.
Veal's been off for a long time then.
Yeah.
Here he comes now. Big Lockie. Take the small one for the big one. Gorwell comes off for Lockie Veal. Simpkin can't kick out, says Kersh. He kicked it to 2-on-1.
I told you he can't
Spokes
kick out.
tried to kick. Woodmason gets it across to Spokes. Comes back to Monahan. Bouncing ball in the middle. You've got to turn the afterburners on, Hillman.
Oh, no.
Over across to Jake McGowan. 2-on-1. Slides over him. Nothing doing, says the umpire. Walters gives his opponent one in the back. David McMahon advantage, he says. Good mark, plays on, gets out to Maloney. Maloney's got time to steady, has to get around Woodmason. Little kick down the line. A good mark there to Pritchard.
Good composure, Ben Maloney. Pritchard's a long way from home.
Oh, he gives it back to Maloney. No one win with
Maloney
him.
dancing side, and he lost the footy.
He stripped of it. He stripped of it.
Huge moment, that.
Massive moment. Why did he handball to his non-preferred?
That was Stevens that stripped it, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
Great effort.
He's been instrumental this last quarter.
Maloney's running the wrong way for a left footer.
Yeah.
And had to stop and wait for the handball.
So 25 minutes of tick by. It's 72 to 66. Colac in front for Lekos. Got his handball clear. Benson nudged off it.
Oh, Jack.
Blood from 49. Can he bend it back? I think he has. He hits the post.
Could be a crucial point, though, for
Could
St
be a
Mary's.
massively crucial point. 25 and a half gone, boys.
This is coming down the line. It's got to come down the line.
Got to get it out of there. If they want it, the Tigers. If it comes back.
Why is he kicking in? Anyone tell me?
Manane should have marked that too. Comes out, pressure's on.
This is extraordinary. What a grand final, Milky.
What a ripper.
They got plus 2 behind the ball here, St Mary's.
So 5 points is the margin. 26 minutes have gone. Colac are in front. They hit the front for the first time just minutes ago. Veal down, Manane. He's wrapped up in a tackle by Welsh.
That can't come out for Colac's sake there.
It won't.
Just take some time for the clock.
Right in front of the Colac faithful who've travelled down in droves today to see their team.
Got to get him on. Doesn't matter who. Just grab even Gorwell here. You've got to get McCormack on and around the ball.
Umpire says that we're going to ball it up. They're balling up 65 out from the St Mary's goal. They trail by 5 points. 26 minutes gone in this last quarter. Veal smashes it towards the boundary. Deliberate. Is the umpire going to pay it? No, he's not.
He's been huge, Veal.
Oh, absolutely. Wins the medal in mine for
He's
mine.
He has
on.
been huge. Here we go. So, get him around the ball.
Garinos. Jared Garner and blood off for St Mary's.
Yeah, that's a big call.
Got to get blood on.
Absolutely.
Shallow.
Veal again. Smashes it forward, then gets it and kicks the ball forward. Comes to Simpkin. Joffe just took too much time. His opponent there on that occasion was Connors. Potts in the hot spot. Oh, Falekos goes the mark. Not sure where that.
Look at the numbers
like
here.
that.
Look at the numbers on the outside. They're all just
Comes
pressing
out, they're in
forward,
trouble.
St Mary's.
Look at McMahon, he's just by himself.
We have a ball up. It's still 5 points.
Jonathan Simpkin just had to get the ball on a bit quicker off the boot.
27 and a half gone.
Unbelievable grand final. Veal palms it down. Maloney couldn't quite. Monahan wrapped up.
Oh, look
Got
at
a
this.
boot to it for Lekos as he paid the
Paid
mark.
the ball. 5
yeah.
metres. It's gone 5 bloody metres.
Yes.
Wow.
Boys, 11 marks in total for this quarter.
So Falikos can just take some time here. He now goes down the
Some
line
kick.
towards McGuan.
Oh! I'm worried
From
about
the
McGuan.
side.
Just that's all they got to do. Just wait for McGuan to get
unopposed.
down.
Zach Seibel.
St Mary's can't allow.
Them to take
Joffe,
time
yeah,
for the
get caught
clock,
for the
don't
short
they?
kick. You've got to follow the footy in, Joffe.
Seibel from the logos. To the dead
3 on
pocket.
2.
Hall's there. He needs to mark it for if you're a St Mary's supporter. He doesn't. The ball comes to ground. Trying to work his way out of there was Ling.
St Mary's just got to go for broke here, don't they?
Colac kick one here. She's game over, boys, I reckon.
Even-
28 and a half minute
Well,
mark.
even a point.
Yep.
Up they go. Veal throws his man out of the way, then kicks it. Unfortunately,
not
for him out
what
on
I
the
wanted.
full. He could have fluked one there. She would have been game over. But
Just
no.
didn't.
Even if it had
Now
gone
they
through for a behind.
man
Yeah.
up.
It's a goal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Extra time, it's
Harry
not the
Ling
worst.
decides to switch play.
Yeah, that's
across.
what they gotta
That-
do.
That's okay.
They've
Gets
got the
across
extra
to
here,
Casper.
Riley Hall. Now they've got 2 overlap.
Oh, Travellini. Then dishes over to Riley Hall, who's going to get tackled, and he does.
That's a great.
Umpire. Wow, that might be a grand final winning tackle.
Jaska needed to kick it.
Yeah, they had the overlap already.
That might have been a grand final winning tackle.
Yeah, well, they've had 29 tackles, boys, for the quarter.
No, this is
was-
okay. They've got to keep coming forward. We know with
Simpkin brothers.
the length of the quarters, they've got to keep coming forward.
It was
No.
Milky's man, Ryan Monahan,
This is
who
not gonna
laid the
work.
tackle. McCarthy. So they haven't got a switch on here, so they're going to have to head back down the outer side, which McCarthy does. Heads right down to the wing. His captain Malikan was under it. comes clear. Travellini can't keep it in, and we're out of play. So
Wow, what a grand
5
final we've got.
points is the
29 and a
margin.
half gone, boys. Wowee.
There can't be much time left. There hasn't
Can't
been
be.
any goals this quarter.
St Mary's have kicked 2 and Colac have kicked 3. 5 goals. Plenty of time according to our excellent cameraman as it comes back into the pack for Lekos. Leads in the race.
Oh, no!
In the umpire! Then Delise applies a tackle. Comes back to Bond. Bond goes towards goal! And a
Simpkin!
fist on it!
But don't let him kick out. But how's the umpire getting in the way of Falekos' kick?
That could have really proved costly.
Simpkin
Numbers got to come across here.
hasn't been good on this occasion. Lockie needs to find a target. Down the line looking for Veal or Zybel. Comes out the back. Manane couldn't get a hand on it. Comes out the back to Connors. Connors goes towards goal. Oh! Bloody hell! 2 points the margin to St Mary's. 30 and a half minutes.
Look at him, Milky. Have a look at it. They're giving him a group strafing.
Ooh-wee. Did the right thing. Lockie Simpkin went to Zybel and Veal. They had numbers at the footy, St Mary's. Gone.
Oh, wow.
Wowee.
Reckon she's time, boys.
That was a great kick under pressure, wasn't it?
How
And
many?
he's
It's
won in
on
the
the
game.
time.
He's won in the game. I
The,
reckon.
the unlikeliest
There's
of
gotta be less than a
heroes.
minute.
Oh,
We're
wow.
back in the middle. There's only second.
Oh!
That
St.
is
Mary's by 2
unbelievable.
points.
That is the best grand final of the modern era.
Wowee.
St Mary's have finally won one. In their 4th attempt in succession, they have won the most extraordinary grand final. 10-14, 74
Wow, bloody wee.
to 10-12, 72.
Well,
I'm speechless.
Wee.
all the umpire had to do was get out of the way.
All time.
Falekos' kick.
True.
Wow.
That is the most incredible
That is
grand final.
absolutely. And you know what? They've come from nowhere. 8th spot on the ladder, the
Yep.
Premiers.
Oh, wow.
8th spot.
Nick Connors,
Nick
the
Connors.
hero.
Wow, wee.
Is that not the most incredible grand final you've seen?
Oh, I thought this morning's one was, and this is just
My
exceeded it by a mile.
God.
By a mile.
I've got to head down, boys. I'm sorry
Yep.
to leave you, but wow. What can you say about that?
Can't say much, mate. Can't
That
say much.
is
It was a
unbelievable.
cracking grand final. 3-7-25 to nothing at quarter time. Who would have thought we were going to have a 2-point margin? I actually thought it was going to be a 10-goal win to St Mary's.
Milky, fittingly take us home.
Yeah,
farewell.
thanks very much, mate.
Well done.
It's been great working with you.
What a game to finish
To
on
end it on.
Colac.
And this, wowee.
Heartbreak for them.
And
2
the medalist.
points, boys.
Before you go, Buzz, the medalist.
Veal.
Veal, okay. Good luck, Buzz. Get a couple of interviews. Try and make one interesting, please.
Wowee.
Lost for words, boys. That was.
Yeah, it was unbelievable, wasn't it?
That's had a major impact on the game, that umpire getting in the way. Major impact on the game.
Or even, I mean, hindsight's an incredible thing, but you know, Lockie Simpkin, he takes 2 extra seconds later to kick it out of full
St
back.
Mary's did a few of those things too.
But, oh, yeah.
Like, you can't forgive an umpire getting away. Get out of the bloody way. Do your job. I
Yeah,
don't think the umpires cost any. You know, it wasn't an umpire's.
it was a great goal by Connors.
Absolutely.
50 on
Yep,
the run.
On the run.
That's something he'll never
He's
forget.
done who was the bloke from West Coast last year?
She.
Oh, Dom
Shee,
Sheed.
Dom Shee.
Yep.
He's done the Dom Shee.
Yeah, he'll never forget that. The club will never forget it
How
either.
many times he'll replay that over and over and over again?
And rightly so.
Oh, for
Yep.
sure. That's Paddy DeGrandy today as well. Milky kicked the winning goal. It was a draw.
Yep.
And he kicked it with about 20 seconds left. So, yeah.
What a cracking way to go out, boys.
Indeed it is.
Yep. End of the season.
Just agony for Colac as
Oh,
well.
yeah. Yep.
There'll be a few what-if moments looking
Yeah,
back in
yeah,
that
yeah.
last
For
5
sure.
minutes, but, you know, it's always the last bit of a footy game you look at. You've got to look at the overall and, you know, their start they would have been disappointed with, being 25 points down at quarter time. Just a few things like that that they have to look at holistically.
Just be disappointed in the fact that they were able to claw their way back and be in front.
Yeah, and then just sort of give it up.
7 points up.
Yeah.
7 points. But credit to St Mary's, mate.
Absolutely.
As I said, 8th on the ladder.
Yep.
And from that position on, they need to lose a game.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't be out here today.
And credit to them, they didn't lay down.
No.
You know, like they fought their way back. They had a few opportunities. One was touched on the line. The other one hit the post.
Yeah.
And then Connors bobs up and kicks the goal. So
See?
they didn't.
Kirsch, since quarter time.
Yep.
Since quarter time.
Yep.
Colac kicked 10-12.
Yep.
St Mary's kicked 7-7.
Well, you think about it, Milky. St Mary's lost their 3 prolonged key forwards for this year, and it's saw at the start of the year they struggled, and they really just fought back. Paddy Dowling had to shift forward, and he's more of a winger. And he kicked 33 goals, I think Buzz said. And yeah, credit to the coaching staff. They eventually got that right, and especially with Trent McCullum in the back line.
Oh, they had to generate goals from elsewhere, losing Gillies, Grace, and Dobson.
Yeah.
So they had to create goals elsewhere.
You had to find a Lang step up.
That's right.
Tommy Lang.
Yeah, he was great.
Gee, Dougie Bonds kicked 3.
Yep.
That's right.
So just quickly, I'll go through the goal kickers, boys. For the losers, well, the runners-up, I would say. Travis Wood-Mason got 1. Cody Spokes got 1. Jonathan Simpkin probably kicked the goal of any final series I've ever seen. Cooper Stevens got 1. Lee Gorwell got 1. Aaron Walters got 1. And 2 to Big Jake McGuan and Adam Garner. I thought just about put him in a winning position. For the winners, 1 to Nick Connors. What an important goal that was. 1 to Paddy Dowling. 1 to Jack Blood. 1 to Ben Maloney, 2 to Jack Blood, 2 to Jesse Travellini, who set him on fire early, and 3 to Big Dougie Bond.
That's it, in a nutshell.
So
Tips for the best on ground?
I would have thought Hockeyfield was amazing.
Do you still think he'll win it, even though
Probably
they lost?
not, they don't tend to go with the winning side, so for the winners...
They do winning side, but
I thought
maybe
Paddy
Blood?
Dowling was pretty consistent
Dowling
throughout
was
the whole
good.
day.
Yep.
Trent
Blood?
McMullen was pretty good. Blood bobbed in and out.
Yeah, I thought Blood was very good.
They were pretty even, weren't they, really, when you have a look at their side? They were...
And then Colac, obviously, maybe Monahan was good, McCormack, and then obviously Veal.
McCormack a massive second half. Tim and Stevens probably got him a 5
Yes,
second half.
Stevens, for sure.
Anyway, I don't know that we need to go through the medals and all that sort of stuff. We're going to have a listen to that.
tuned off and watching the Collingwood game, are they?
You filming it, Liam? Yeah, but Liam's going to film it anyway, but the Collingwood game started. Check that out, Kirsch. I wonder why I start to sweat. Are we done, boys?
I think we can wrap it up. It's nearly 5 o'clock. And
yeah, I don't think anyone's going to listen anyway. So that'll do us, and it's time for me to sign off for the last time, boys.
we'll see you next year.
Good working with you.
Good, been good, great fun. I've had an enormous amount of fun. 21 years at it. Time for someone else to step up and have a go. But maybe that smart ass who sent me that message earlier, he can have it. Thanks, Kirsch. Thanks,
you,
Smeagol,
John.
and thanks, Buzz Conway. This game is in really good hands. He's a fantastic bloke, John Conway.
Done a
So
terrific job.
good luck, and let's hope it flies with tonight.
Well, they're up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the presentation ceremony of the 2019 Blood Toyota Cup Senior Grade Grand Final for Northern Football and Football League. Can you please put your hands together for a wonderful grand final for both our previous appearance and our runner-up Colac on a wonderful season of GFNL football. I'd like to now call forward the chairman of AFL, Mr. Craig King, to present the medals to the umpires for today's game. Our goal umpires, Colin Shannon and Tian James. Boundary umpires, Jamie Guy, Jack O'Neill, Oscar Maserati and Jonathan Peck. And now emergency field umpire Austin Patterson and emergency goal umpire Freddie Hamilton. The hero umpires in their work this afternoon. Time now to announce the winner of the AFL Victoria Medal for best on ground from St Mary's, number 5, Ben Maloney. If anybody knows who Ben Maloney is, he's lining up on the guys. He's got board control. He'll join us in a moment. Congratulations, Ben. Thank you, Craig. Time now to present the medals to the St Mary's players. We'd like to call forward Sean Clark from St Mary's to make a presentation of the medals. Number 1, Max Overinos. Number 2, Hey McMahon. Number 3, Doug Bond. Number 4, Jesse Travelini. Number 5, Ben Maloney. Number 6, Jack Blood. Number 7, Dylan McMahon. Number 9, Harry Benson. Number 10, Tom Lang. Number 12, Andrew Benjamin. Number 14, Riley Hall. Number 16, David McMahon. Number 19, Harry Lee. Number 23, Eddie Dowling. Number 25, Nick Thomas. Number 27, Brady Pritchard. Number 29, Number 31, Trent McMullen. Number 32, Jared Garner. Number 42, Matt Copley. Number 44, Josh Jasper. The captain, number 8, Jake Welsh. And the co-coaches, Glenn Kent and Travis Robinson. I'd like to call, before we present the British Cup, on Travis Robinson and Glenn Kent to say a couple of words on behalf of the Bears.
Firstly to the Colac boys, well done, amazing game of footy. We thought we started well and got away. To their credit, was never gave up, so well done on a great game. To our guys, amazing through the year. We've just had an amazing run late in the year, but certainly a lot of hard work put into it. A lot of smiling faces in green and blue, so fantastic to see. Well done to everybody, and we're going to celebrate this one nice and hard.
Thank you, Glenn. It is time now to call forward short blood from the Blood Motor Group to make a presentation of the 2019 Blood Toyota Cup to St Mary's. Ladies and gentlemen, commiserations to Colac, congratulations to St Mary's, and thank you for a wonderful 2019 Geelong football